the millisecond that I post the going live message, BikuBot says, "Hey, we're updating, and you don't have many options." And I'm like, okay. So there is like a coin flips chance that BikuBot just will not work this stream. It seems to have loaded up. Guys, don't start a fight right now. Simmer down. Let me go to test. Does this still work? Huh? I don't know. Hi, Lulmate. Welcome in. Let's do TTS Henbert. Let's give this a test.
This is a test.
Okay. So that seems to work. All right. So maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be okay. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. How are we today? Guys, can you two stop fighting for 5 fucking seconds? Here, Choopy, let me move your blankie so you can't see the cat. There's your blankie. There it is. And Brisket, shut up. Shut the fuck up. They have been fighting hilariously like cats and dogs all morning. Quit it. Choopy is literally just vibing, and you're yowling at him, Brisket. What are we even playing? Fucking don't get me started. It's Haycraft. I'm playing Haycraft. This week fucked up. Everything fucked up. Are you performing a demonic ritual for Spooky Day? No, I am doing no such thing. I may threaten to skin my cat alive, but I will never actually do such a thing. Yeah, yesterday was fucked. Yesterday was upsetting. I spent more time trying to set up for a stream that then did not happen. Choopy, I will lock you in the bedroom if I have to. Okay, no, I think I have to put him in his room with some water and a blankie because he's gonna cause problems. The thing is, Choopy just wants to play, right? Like he just wants to play with the cats. And the cats fucking hate him because he is a barky dog. And they're like, "No, we don't play with you the same way you think you play with us. That's not how any of this works." Lulmate says, "Also bad news. What's the bad news? Give me the good news before the bad news. If there isn't any good news, then that's the bad news. Come on, Gata. How can you not try and summon Cuboist, the Lord of Cubes, who you're a building representation of? We haven't completed it. I feel like if we try to summon any demons to a half-finished monument, that would be bad. That would be bad, I think. Yeah. Good news, you're making your own mod packs. That is the bad news, Lulmate. Welcome to hell. Welcome to fucking hell. But also, I hope you have a fun time. All right. I guess it's been about 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started. We have stuff to do. Howdy, farmhands. My name is Gata, and welcome to the stream. Once again, we are on the Haycraft server, and we're working on the cube. I've done some grinding off camera, primarily just to collect. Here we are. Just to collect more doodads. Oh, but also I need to remove the chat box. There we go. Better. All right. We collected a bunch of cobble off camera. I had to fix my pickaxe up twice. That's how much cobble we got. Will it be enough to complete the cube? Probably no. Definitely no. But, you know, it's something. It's something. So let's take what we have and go get to work. Oh, Jesus, I just saw the gold bar up there. So here's the thing. Yeah, we talked about this last time I streamed Haycraft, right? We have reached the midpoint to put a diamond block in place, which is great. That's good. That's amazing. I'm happy that we are there. Chat asked if what they would need to give me in order for me to then surround the cube in a golden shell. And I said, if you guys can collectively give me $500, I will then surround the cube in a golden shell. That is what I agreed to. You know, you were there. Yeah. Yeah. And today's the last day of October, and I'm not going to stream again until next week, so I figure, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and put it up. Happy Halloween, Ryukenny! Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Halloweeny. How are we today? Ryukenny, this is a very important question, and I'll ask it to all of you. Are you going trick-or-treating tonight? Or, and this is valid if it is, have you personally outgrown it? I have a dear friend, Ginger Vixen, actually, who comes to stream every once in a while. They absolutely go trick-or-treating every single year. Every single year. Doesn't matter. They're in their 20s now, and they're like, no, it's spooky day. It's my day. I get dressed up, and I go out, and I get candy. You've never been trick-or-treating. Okay. All right. I'm trying to remember what part of the world you're in, but I can't place it immediately. I feel like you mentioned... Right, the server's restarting. Okay. Czechia. Yeah. Okay. So you have very different October month sort of activities. I love going with my friends, says Ryukenny, but I'm not going to get much candy because I never eat Halloween candy. I mean, that's fair. Captain Kamagi says I'm 37. I feel like I'd get the cops called on me. Let's get back to the server. Luckily, my friend Ginger Vixen is very small and very petite, so they kind of get away with it. All right, the server's still booting up. My beautiful wife stopped going trick-or-treating 5 years ago, right? Ginger Vixen invited us out to go trick-or-treating, and I said, no, I don't really do Halloween. I don't like the spooky day. But my beautiful wife was like, I love trick-or-treating. I would love to go trick-or-treating with you. So they went trick-or-treating, and they came back, and my wife had a whole bunch of candy. But also, she was like, oh, my back. Oh, my legs. I'm too old for this. I can't walk all over the neighborhood. I can't do this anymore.
I thought we were dressing up as each other. Bible thump.
Bible thump. We're dressing up as each other for our private Halloween party tonight. We're not dressing up for stream. Actually, I was supposed to do an IRL pumpkin carving stream for Halloween, but as you can tell, that very much fell through. In my defense, I anticipated having a lot more money than I do, so I could purchase all of the things required to make stream viable for out on my porch. So no pumpkin carving this year. Ah well. C'est la vie. But no, so your wife experienced the Murtaugh syndrome. She experienced onset age. She experienced mid-20s. So she's like, no, that's it. I can't do it again. I cannot do it again. Ginger Vixen.
Okay. Well, I need to go find a way to get taller now.
We'll get you like 3 pairs of cowboy boots and stack them on top of each other. That'll definitely work. Don't worry about it. You just got to stand there and look pretty. That's what I do. For me, Halloween candy, It's primarily chocolate stuff or like gummy nonsense. And I'm more of a mint guy myself. That's why I love Christmas stuff. Christmas has lots of mint in it, and I cannot eat chocolate, so that very much limits my options. I do like cutesy cute Halloween like cupcake designs though. One year, when I first started doing coop cakes, I was experimenting with Jell-O as a baking component, right? Because back in like the 70s or so, there was a big media push by the Jell-O company to convince parents that they could include Jell-O in everything. Like, I'm talking like milkshakes, I'm talking cookies, I'm talking baked goods. Like, they tried to convince a generation of parents that Jell-O gelatin was a core component of all their kids' foods. It was more or less successful. Jigglers got very popular, but none of the other stuff really took off. But I knew it was a possibility, so I'm like, you know what? I'm doing experimental baking anyway. That sounds fucking disgusting. Well, I'll get to that. That's the punchline of this story. Trust me. This was back when Ginger Vixen was my roommate, back when we lived with them. And they were my taste tester for all of my different cupcake flavors that I was trying. This is back in the early days of Coop Cakes before I really had a stream going, back when I was just trying stuff out. And a problem I would run into was that they would give me feedback, but it wouldn't be usable feedback. And I was always wondering, like, how can I translate what they say to me into changes that I can make in my recipes. So I decided to try Jell-O stuff. So I made a cupcake where I included the dry gelatin in the cake mix. I tried a blue raspberry gelatin. Oh, hello, sir. I was like, who the fuck is coming up my stairs? Hi. Let's see here. Ooh, glowstone. That's actually really good. Let me go see. Don't despawn, sir. Let me go see if I have. Go to the nether? No, that requires going to the nether. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I should have Emmer dudes left over, but it's probably back in my burnt out house from when I was messing around with the farmers trying to heal up my pickaxe. I think we still get experience from trading with the wandering traders, so I could probably heal my pickaxe some a little bit. Move into the cube. No. The cube is for worship, you see. Not for living in. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. What was I saying? Right, the Jell-O. So how were the cupcakes yesterday, Gata? They were fine. In the end, they were fine. Beautiful wife took them to work, and she says that everyone loved them. There we are. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I've had interesting wandering villagers, but I've never had a villager that I was like, ooh, you said you were going to post a picture. I didn't finish them until almost 11 o'clock at night, for reasons. It was a whole thing. It's fine. Oof. Yeah, yesterday was a bad day. I'm telling 3 different stories at once. Let me finish one story so that I can follow up with chat. I apologize, but also this is very much the Gata experience. I don't know what else you were expecting. Yes, no, go back to Jell-O. So I added the blue raspberry gelatin into the cupcake mix, right? And to its credit, it did come out okay. The consistency was a little springy. I don't want to use rubber as an adjective because it makes you go ugh, but like in terms of like candy texture, I felt it was fine and edible. The recipe that I was using was for like Halloween brain cupcakes. So you're supposed to make like Jell-O jigglers and then chop them all up. Let's just get a whole bunch of, oh, that's all let me get. Okay. Pack dice as well because we have it. Really, that's all they let me do. Alright, thanks, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. So it was like, okay, so what you do is you use frosting to make a little like ring around the outside edge of the cupcake, and then it put a bunch of Jell-O you've chopped up into a frosting bag and just it all over the thing. And it'll look like brains. And I'm like, okay, sure. Why not? So I make these cupcakes. I make them with blue colored frosting, my personal recipe for buttercream frosting. And I do what it says. I make some Jell-O jigglers. I chop it all up into chunks. I put it into a frosting bag and I spew it all over the cupcakes. And I pick up this rubbery blue Jell-O cupcake monstrosity and I take a bite. And it is criminally oversweet. It is upsetting in a spiritual sense at how sugary this fucked up recipe is. And I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. This is just bad. This is just disgusting. I can't give these to anyone. I'm going to throw these out. Ginger Vixen takes one, takes a bite, and their eyes light up like a goddamn Christmas tree. And they say to me, oh my God, these are delicious. I'm going to eat every last one of them. Ryu Kenny says, it was probably meant for children, LMAO. Yeah, no, very much that. Someone with a child's palate goes, yum, yum, delicious. Me, a grown adult. Oh my God, who the fuck would put this in their body? I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me. Whew. Sorry about that. It was just very, very funny. That's a whole ass zombie villager. What the fuck? Let's zip to my bed. I'm gonna sneeze again. Pardon me. You eat one of those and you're halfway done to diabetes. Yum, yum. Gata is mortified over in the corner, honestly. And that is when I learned, oh, people have different tastes than I do. And I probably shouldn't take all of their advice as sacrosanct. The other issue I have when I would have other people tell me, like taste test my cupcakes, is the only advice they would give is whether or not they felt something tasted good or not. So they would say, yeah, this is good. And I'd be like, well, can you give me like clarifying information? Like, do you like it because it is moist? Do you like it because the flavor is rich? Do you like it because the texture is good? Like, what about it do you like? And they go, I don't know. I just know that it's good. And I learned from my years of working as a cake decorator that most people, and this is not really meant to be like a complaint or a dash against them, but most people do not internally have the thought process to register why they like the things they like. It's sort of a media literacy issue. It's sort of a self-awareness issue. Oh, I do that all the time. Is that not normal? A lot of people just, their process of like internally documenting or considering the things they like, be it food or television or other media, begins and ends at, do I like this, yes or no? They don't quantify, I like it, but, or they don't quantify, I like it because. Hi, Sam Knight. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. So when someone like me wants constructive feedback where I can gauge what someone liked about something, or more frequently, when I critique a piece of media and people get upset about it, cough, Dungeons and Dragons, it's because I am connecting with the media at a different level than the average enjoyer. I've been told I have a very straight to the detail, not the point kind of mindset, lol. Lulmote says, bro, I eat those store-bought cupcakes. Bro, those are drier than the Sahara Desert. Yeah, but they're sweet. And for some people, how are you getting on with the cube? We're about halfway there. And if you give me $500, I'll cover it in gold. That's where I'm at with the cube. That is where I am at with the cube. Now, the plan today is to take all of the grinding that I've done so far, and fill up the cube as high as it can go, then do a little more grinding on camera while I talk about like a podcast vibe, and then go looking for components to make the redstone whatnot for the sacrificial ball pit down below. Yeah, that's the plan. We're probably just gonna do haycraft all day. Like, yesterday was a disaster. So I'm not following the schedule anymore. We're just gonna do haycraft. We're just gonna do the cube. I want the cube to be close to finished at some point in the near future, if at all possible. God. I did it to myself, really. I did it to myself, really. Let's see here. So, like, that's the center bit, right? So we're halfway there. Oh, da 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 da. There's a sacrificial ball pit. Yeah. How long have I been building this? Well, how long has it been since July? Like 2 weeks into July, I received 20 American dollars and a challenge. And it's all been downhill from there. So here's the sacrificial ball pit. 3 months. 3 months it is. Here's the sacrificial ball pit. This is going to be full of spikes and lava. I have to remove all of the walls and replace them with cobble. The problem is that I still haven't figured out what is causing my issue vis-a-vis falling sand. It makes my client crash if it tries to load in the falling sand block. So I have to be very careful to not crash my game. But I have to replace all of this with cobble. We need to have lava in the bottom, spikes going up the sides, and then here specifically we're going to carve this out, and we're going to have a pair of horizontal redstone flying machines that will open and close this with 2 doors on either side like a hatch. So there will be there's going to be a diving board that leads to the center for the sacrifices to walk out on, and then there'll be a lever that I can pull that opens up the pit so they can see the fire and the lava and the brimstone down below, and then they jump, and yeah. Bad news. The redstone is 1, going to be a pain, or 2, going to be impossible to build. I'm sure I can figure it out. I'm a smart feller. Unless you're dyslexic, in which case I'm a fart smeller. Only Mumbo can do it. Bro, if I knew Mumbo personally enough to invite him to my Minecraft server, I don't have a preceding argument. I just think that would be neat. I think Mumbo is a nice guy, but I am nowhere near popular enough a Minecrafter to run in the same circles as Mumbo D Jumbo. God, I wish. But no. Sam Knight says, on Thursday, I got a storm on its way. Help. Good news, bad news. Today is Tuesday. You have 48 hours to learn how to swim. You would have the literal redstone god of doors on your side. Listen. Mumbo Jumbo and Iskall are the 2 most intelligent redstoners I have ever met. And I haven't met them. I have ever watched. It's probably more quantifiable. Grian is just the best builder. I love Grian's builds so much. They are, however, essentially celebrities compared to me. So while I may emulate them, I unfortunately cannot get any crop. The best way to teach them is to throw them. Minecrafters or swimmers? I feel like throwing Minecrafters would not make them any better at the game. That's just me. Swimmers. Got it. 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 Let me go back here and seal this up. Oh, pardon me, sir. But yeah, Halloween candy. That's what we were talking about. Halloween candy. Oh, what's the bad news? The bad news is when you say it like, when you say got it, it sounds like you're really just saying your own name. Yes, I am a Pokemon. Gada! I am, of course, a farmer type Pokemon. And I don't have anything else witty to add. Yeah. Just awkward silence. That's all I got. That's all I got, chat. That's all I gotta. Normal and earth type. Normal and earth, or do you mean ground or rock? I say ground. I would like to be a normal ground type. Yes. That sounds about right for me. But I also know some fighting type moves that involves like stomping my boots and whatnot. Oh, my beautiful wife's Christmas gifts have started to show up. I ordered her some whatnot for Christmas before the car broke down. Unfortunately, kind of wish they weren't large purchases, but they're not cheap either. What showed up was some merchandise for her favorite show, her favorite show, / book series, which is Heaven Official's Blessing. I have to remember that it's not Heaven's official blessing. It's the Heaven Official's blessing. The gay Chinese boys. Yes. However, the author has a similar series about a pair of supernatural gay Chinese boys that is separate from the one that she likes, which also has an anime and a webtoon. Well, not an anime, but has a book series and a webtoon, and will probably get an anime at some point and lots of merchandise. I cannot, for the life of me, tell the fucking difference between them, right? The art style is just so fucking similar that I'm like, hey, aren't these your Chinese gay boys? And she goes, no, gotta. Those are completely different Chinese gay boys. And I'm like, okay, well, ooh, that's a drop down there. Woohoo! This one's gay angels and the other is demon sword boys. Oh, well, excuse. It's very straightforward. Thank you, Tegan. Thank you. I appreciate your support. So I order her Chinese gay boys. But because I guess the Chinese demon gay boys are what's the newer product, the Amazon box showed up with specialized tape with the logo for the other series on it. And so my wife looks at me and she's like, Gata, I think you may have got the wrong Chinese gay boys. And I'm like, fuck. Shit. Jeez. Man. I can't have the wrong Chinese gay boys. She'll never forgive me. So I had to open up. You're welcome. I sent you the wrong boys once and learned about them so I wouldn't make the mistake again. God. Women's lore is never to be messed with. You have to call them the right thing. Well, I mean, I kind of understand. So I saw the Sonic the Hedgehog movie in theaters back in 2020. I'm telling a story within a story, but this needs to be told. Hi, Aya!
Now there's a face I'm glad to see. It's Trash Baby Aya.
Hi, Aya. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, for those who don't know, back in 2020, the pandemic had hit and kind of ruined everything. Specifically when it came to multimedia projects. A lot of movies that were supposed to come out in theaters were moved to streaming. A lot of movies that were supposed to come out were just delayed. Some projects that were basically finished got canceled indefinitely. And among them all, and of course, people dying, which is arguably more significant than anything going on in the movie industry, but that's not our focus right now. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie was supposed to release the previous Christmas. It did not. They released trailers with the original cut of the movie, and the design of Sonic the Hedgehog was so god-awful that the internet... hi, I'm lurking. I don't remember the lurk command. Hugs. Hi, Susie. I love you. The design for Sonic the Hedgehog was so god-awful that the internet collectively decided to ridicule it to the degree that the company said, we're going to spend a lot of money to fix this before the movie comes out, because otherwise, this movie is going to not make any money at all. So they hired Tyson Hesse, who was known as one of the greats of Sonic design, one of the people of the fandom who had worked for official Sonic Works and had made really great Sonic work, had really good connections. And they redesigned Sonic and they redid the CG for the movie. And what the movie said was going to come out on Valentine's Day 2020, February 14th, 2020. And when they announced that, I looked at my wife. Mind you, at that point, it's like maybe October of 2019. I look at my wife and I say, when the Sonic the Hedgehog movie comes out on Valentine's Day, will you take me there as a date? And my wife, who doesn't give a flying shit about Sonic the Hedgehog, rolled her eyes and said, you know what? Yeah, I will take you to a date. On a date, a movie date, on Valentine's Day to go see Sonic the Hedgehog. So we do. Lumate says, me in school as my teachers talk about some goofy-ass girl who got murdered close to my school. My teacher. So please be careful. My brain. Don't care, still don't care. Oh, it's ad time, isn't it? All right. Susie says, I feel like your wife would like Tails. That's a Mousecatool to help us later. That's a surprise Mousecatool for later, Susie. We'll get there. Trust me. All right. Is the ad over? Are we back? I want the story to be experienced by all, if possible. So we go and we watch this movie, all right? And I go in there expecting a trash fire. And for those of you who have seen Sonic the Hedgehog 2020, you know that despite everything, it is actually just okay. It is just okay. If you watch it with the understanding that it was basically a different movie in a previous cut, and someone came in and had to make changes to make it a better movie, you're like, okay, I can see where a much worse movie happened. I can see how much worse this could have been. And you're like, I can see how they took what was there and they rearranged it to make it better. It wasn't a good movie, but it was an okay movie, which compared to what it could have been was a massive success. Jim Carrey as Eggman was great. The cop character, James Marsden? Is that his name? Was fine. ACAB, but he was fine. The wife character, the sister-in-law character, all of them were just okay and probably worse in the original cut. Sonic was an acceptable Sonic for a first movie. For a new alternate universe version of Sonic, I was okay with it. Same with Jim Carrey as Eggman. Jim Carrey's Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik as it were, is a fascinating take on the character, knowing that game canon Eggman is where they would eventually try and lead him. So I'm like, you know what? For an origin story of Eggman, I like this. This is good. I love this. And I get all the references, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is referencing like Echidna lore. This is Sonic 3. They're adding new lore to how the warp rings work. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I, as a Sonic fan, I'm like, I'm down with this. I'm okay with this. And the entire movie, I am bouncing up and down in my seat because I'm like, I get this. I see this. I love that. It's amazing. Jim Carrey, hooray. I'm having a good time. I am like a small child. And my wife is sitting there watching this, not understanding a thing, but happy that I'm happy, right? Then it gets to the end of the movie. The credits roll, and as is expected in American cinema in this day and age, there is a mid-credits scene where a giant warp ring appears and Tails the Fox jumps out, setting up the plot for Sonic 2. I see the warp ring appear, and in my head I'm going, oh my god, 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 and Tails jumps out. I immediately snap my head over to my wife, and she, as excited as I am, looks at me and says in a very confident tone, oh my god, it's Knuckles. And I just have to sit there and try not to respond. I'm just agog. No, you're lying. My wife does not know the Sonic the Hedgehog characters. And I don't know if it's a flaw on her part or a flaw on mine for not properly educating her. But she genuinely had no idea what this character's name was and just guessed. The two-tailed fox hops out and she says to me, oh my god, it's Knuckles. I love my wife so fucking much. It was so good. Oh god. So going back to knowing girl lore, knowing women's lore, we both spend a decent amount of time being incorrect about the things the other person likes. And that's just marriage. You know? Bro, Knuckles is a fucking red ass like a tomato. Listen, I know this. You know this. My beautiful wife, bless her heart, did not know this and guessed wrong. The point is that she's trying. She very much is trying. She is very much trying. God. I'm trying to. I know that the twink of the Chinese gay boys is Xilian, and I know that the daddy of the pair is Huachong. And I learned yesterday that Huachong has an eye patch. So you know, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It used to be that Huachong wore red, but apparently they've had more costumes since then, so I can no longer use that. I saw a statue of the pair of them both wearing red, and I threw my hands up in the air, and I was like, fucking, why do I even bother? At least do the anime thing and only have one outfit, please. I feel like in the middle of the night before, she did all of her research like a person studying for an exam, only to get that wrong, LMAO. She did no research. Whatsoever. I had to inform her that almost the entire plot was like fan fiction. You bother because of love. It's true. It's true. But no, to get back to the actual story, I finished the story within a story. Her Christmas present shows up, and it is in fact Heaven Official Blessing merch. And without giving it away, it is a piece of merchandise wherein the outfits they are wearing do not match their normal show outfits, so I can't tell by sight which one is which. And the package comes with specialty tape on it that has the logo for the wrong show, so she's concerned, did you actually get me the right merchandise? And now I'm concerned. I'm like, fuck, I don't know. So I have to pop the box open and take a peek inside. And she is standing on the other side of the room. I banished her. I said, go stand over there. You're not allowed to peek. My wife is very bad at surprises. Very bad at surprises. All right? So she knows that the package is for her, and she wants to know what it is so bad. So I banish her to the other side of the room. She is standing on her tiptoes, hoping to get a glimpse over my shoulder. I pop open the box. She can't see it. I look at it. I look at the characters, and I close the box again. I turn around, and I say, Jessica, I need to ask you a very serious question. And she goes, okay. And I say, does Hua Chong have an eye patch? She says, yes. And I go, oh, thank God. Then yes, this is the right merchandise. She goes, okay, what else is he wearing? What is Sheely on there? And I said, you have to wait till Christmas to find out. And she goes, aww. And I turned around and I pointed at her and I said, promise me you won't peek. And she says, yeah, I'll promise. But she says it flippantly, so I say, Jessica? She goes, yes. And I put out my pinky finger and I say, look me in the eyes and tell me that again. And she bursts out laughing. She goes, okay, I will look you in the eyes and pinky swear that I will not peek. So she does, which is like sacrosanct. If she ever breaks that, I'll never be able to trust her again. So she has promised she's not going to peek. She promised she's not going to peek, and I made sure she did it while staring me in the eyes and pinky swearing. So now it's on me to put the box somewhere where it's out of sight, out of mind, so she won't be tempted to peek leading up to Christmas. She's totally gonna peek. No, she won't. She's my beautiful wife, and she would never. Not after pinky swearing. That's too important. That's too important. Way too important. I'm trying to think what else has been happening with me and beautiful wife recently. Halloween. We were supposed to carve pumpkins, but the car. We have some leads on a couple of cars, actually. Eat. Consume. Nom 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 nom. Thank you for the veg. Delicious, delicious veg. We were supposed to do pumpkin carving. That didn't happen. And honestly, it wouldn't have worked out anyway because apparently my fucking phone can't stream properly. And also, go eat some steak. Oh! That's what you guys were talking about. In Minecraft. Got it. Yeah? Are they also blue? No. One is orange and one is tan. Let's see. Where is food? Delicious pumpkin pie. Delicious, delicious pumpkin pie. Gata has no responsibility for his Minecraft character, LMAO. If I die in the game, I don't die in real life. Therefore, there's no reason for me to be concerned. I don't know what's got you all in it, Tizzy, but I'm perfectly fine. Do not get the orange car. Your insurance will go up from the color alone. We're leaning towards the tan one. We're primarily looking at like trucks and like minivan, sedan kind of scenarios. Let's put these up here and drop these down there. All right, there we go. Something that will last a bit longer than our poor vehicle Lapis. But also Lapis is like fine at the moment. She is stable. So we're definitely trying to get it done in the next couple of paychecks, but at the moment our vehicle is functioning and we don't have to worry about it too much. Not too much. We do need to change the oil, however, now that I think about it. Should probably do that when my beautiful wife gets home tonight. Car color tier list when? I don't know. Does that exist? Is there already a tier list for cars? There's only so many colors. And I don't know if that's interesting to watch me do. Is it interesting to watch an entire stream of God doesn't know what cars are? Color tier list when? Okay. I need to ask everyone a question. And it's okay if you say no, right? Have any of you in chat read the great American novel, The Catcher in the Rye? Have any of you read what is essentially, in most schools, required reading for like middle schoolers? The Catcher in the Rye. Yeah, it's a banger. It's something. It's something, Rocky. I'd call The Great Gatsby a banger, frankly. So that tells you where my taste is at. But then I very Yeah. Okay. So I had an individual come up to me and complain about modern media. All right? This is at my new job. This is a coworker too. I had a coworker. The Great Gatsby is fucking mid. I think it's a lot more interesting if you understand what the writer is trying to tell you about Daisy. I think that the actual POV character Nick and Gatsby himself are in fact a couple of schlubs, but it's what the author does to use them to tell you about Daisy that really puts the book on a higher level for me. Also, like, it was like one of the novels where like my media literacy like came online. The character of Daisy. Hey Nab, strong opinions in the book club this morning. Yeah, so my coworker comes to me to complain about media literacy and stories these days. Okay? Did your school make you read Rebecca? No. They did make me read The Kite Runner. Fuck The Kite Runner / positive. Holy shit. I have never been more upset that I wasted my life reading a book, but also I can never stop thinking about that fucking book. Kite Runner is an intense read. It is. And it pissed me the fuck off. Oh my god. But we're not talking about Kite Runner. We're talking about Catcher in the Rye. Oh yeah, that's nuts. That was my first experience with an unreliable narrator. Those of you who have read Kite Runner, 14-year-old Gada's first experience with an unreliable narrator was fucking Kite Runner. And it fucking changed me, man. Not in a way that I would consider good, but it definitely changed me. Hi, Ren. Hi, Jilla. Your favorite book from high school was Fahrenheit 451. I actually have not read that one. Haven't read that one. Wasn't on my list. Amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, okay. So there are key moments in Little Gada's life where he like came online to understand media, right? Where he experienced a form of media that shook his comprehension of the world. The Kite Runner was one. Great Gatsby was another. But even before that, the final episode of Cowboy Bebop, the only episode of Cowboy Bebop I have ever watched, was the final episode when I was like 10 or 11 and I was staying up too late at night. I know, but work with me here. Experience this with me, okay? I am 10 years old. It is the middle of the fucking night. My parents are not home, which is the only reason why I'm able to stay up that late. I am watching Toonami, and this show that I have never seen before called Cowboy Bebop comes on. And though I did not know until years later, it is the final episode. There's a whole bunch of shit going on. This guy, this burly guy is talking to some sort of like soothsayer, reading the fortunes of his friend who's gone off to fight, who I assume is the big bad because his hair is long and he has a bird on his shoulder and wears dark clothing. And the two of them start to fight. And one of them has a sword and one of them has a gun. And I am a small child who has only ever experienced good versus bad narratives in his media, and especially in his anime. And at one point during the fight, the bad guy loses his sword, and the good guy drops his gun, and both of them have each other's weapon. And the bad guy was doing really good against the good guy when the good guy had his gun. But now the good guy only has the sword, and I, all of 10 or 11, am in suspense thinking, well, this makes sense. The bad guy will pick up the gun and threaten to shoot the good guy. And the good guy won't be as good with the sword because that's not what good guys do. But instead, the two enemies pick up each other's weapon, toss them back to each other, and then continue fighting like nothing happened. And that fucking blew my mind. As a child, at no point had I ever anticipated there could be a narrative where, despite being on opposite sides, there could be some form of respect or understanding between the good guy and the bad guy. And that, it fucking destroyed me. I still viscerally remember the sensation of sitting in my giant plush rocking chair. It was an Easy Boy, because those were popular back then. Sinking down into the cushions as my entire body goes limp, staring wide-eyed at the screen, disbelieving but unable to look away. And then, spoilers for Cowboy Bebop, the good guy dies. The story ends because they both destroy each other. I had no context for any of that, and it absolutely sent me. So to this day, I have never finished nor properly started Cowboy Bebop. When I said it was the only episode, that's not entirely true. I watched the first 2 or 3 of the anime. You're gonna carry that weight. Damn straight I am. Damn fucking straight I am. Glad your horizon was expanded. How's the progress on the bitrate cube going? Well, that's the halfway mark. And if you give me $500, I'll cover it in gold. So take that as you will. But no, the actual story I was trying to tell, right? My coworker comes up to me and wants to complain to me about media literacy and stories these days. And I'm not terribly fond of this coworker. You know, I'm not gonna like drag their name through the mud, but I'm like, okay, you're trying to engage with me on a deeper level. You're trying to like have a conversation, and I'm willing to entertain this, but also I know that we're kind of like oil and water, so we'll see where this goes. But for the sake of my job, I want to like keep it friendly, you know? Pardon me, I have an itch in my eye. There we go. Thank you. So he wants to complain about media literacy, and for some reason, although I still don't quite understand this, he brought up the 2002 CG animated children's movie Scary Godmother. I still don't fully understand why, but he did. And during that conversation where he talks about how Cartoon Network won't show it anymore, I don't know. I don't know. Just follow me through this, all right? I'm barely paying attention. He's talking about how Cartoon Network won't air it anymore, about how the sequel wasn't quite as good as the original. And I've seen those movies, and neither of them were terribly good. They were meant to be like direct-to-DVD children's entertainment, so like the quality wasn't great. But he seems really oddly fixated on this. And then he drops this bombshell. He tells me that the story of Scary Godmother was a nothing story, where a bunch of things just happen and then it ends. Like, he says to me, Catcher in the Rye. The novel Catcher in the Rye, to this individual, is only a book about some guy who has a bunch of random, I guess, non-connected, there's no through line apparently, conversations with people that matter to nothing of interest, and then the book ends. That was this individual's takeaway from, at some point in his life, reading the great American novel, The Catcher in the Rye. I had to use every ounce of my willpower to not respond to that. Oh. Well, if you heard any crashing, that was a shelf falling off my wall. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Catcher in the Rye is about more than that. It's about killing John Lennon. Let me be fair to you, all right? Let me be very clear. I haven't read that book in a decade. I'm pretty sure at least one person dies. I could be misremembering, but there is at least one character who is very much killed, or manslaughter, depending on your view of the narrator, during the process of these books' events. I just don't. And then this individual tells, the whole point of this was this individual informing me that they thought that media literacy in America was at an all-time low. And then they proceed to not get the point of Catcher in the fucking Rye. Oh, Henbert's broken. Why is Henbert broken? It's not John Lennon, for your information. No, I got that. I got that. I just... Ugh. It's Reagan. Oh, Sono's on. I should probably set to open and streaming so they know. It's Reagan. Good for him. I like stories in which Reagan dies. Fuck Reagan. Fuck Reagan and the horse he rode in on. Oh, and it's raining now. Damn it. It's wet. I don't like wet. We are getting dangerously low on cobble, so we are going to have to go and do the podcast thing. Or should we go down into the mines and try to get diamonds? I wonder. Yeah, no, we're...
John Martin, $3 AU.
There you go. There, you did the thing. Also, Madden is spelt with D's? This is where you question me, say, D's, question mark? So I can say, D's nuts. Thank you, Neb! Got him! Fucking got him! I'm glad that despite only having one brain cell, that Nebula and I, very specifically, am sharing it. This brings me great joy. You want to know what else brings me great joy, everyone? Sonic the Hedgehog. Both the Sonic Amateur Games Expo and the Sonic Hacking Contest happened very recently. As a matter of fact, the Sonic Hacking Contest ended like yesterday or the day before yesterday. Which means there's a whole bunch of fan games and mods and just a whole bunch of cool stuff that's come out with regards to Sonic the Hedgehog. And surprisingly, I have not really looked into modding Sonic the Hedgehog games very much. when we played through Sonic Adventure 2, or Sonic Adventure 1 rather, we've only played through Sonic Adventure 1, I did do mods for it because it needed mods to like run better, because Sonic Adventure 1 DX is like a fucking nightmare of a release. If we ever get around to playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, I'll also have to mod some stuff to make it a bit easier for streaming. But in terms of like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, like those games, I hadn't really looked into them. Turns out that in the last year or so, a major decompiling process was done where they fans basically broke into the mobile versions of Sonic's 1-2 CD, and were able to decompile all the games to make modding infinitely easier. So now there's a whole bunch of shit. Now I can play Ray and Mighty in Sonic 1. I can play Amy in Sonic CD. I can play any character in anything, honestly, at this point. A whole bunch of changes to colors, different zones, just a whole bunch of cool stuff. So for the past couple of days, I've been spending a lot of time downloading and trying out different mods for Sonic the Hedgehog. And one of the mods was shown off at the Sonic Hacking Contest, and I actually won a couple of prizes, and it is Agent Stone in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, where they have a design, a classic design, for the character of Agent Stone from the Sonic movie, and they just say, yeah, no, you exist in Sonic 3 now. We're rewriting Sonic 3 to retroactively include this character from the movie. And I'm like, shit, that's really cool. That's really, really fucking cool. So, yeah, I've been playing Sonic 1, Sonic 1 Forever, which is like the base version of Sonic 1 that all the modders use. Okay, a bee, where'd you come from? Where did you come from? I don't have any hives nearby. Hello? All right, well, whatever. I have Sonic 2 Absolute, which I haven't modded too much. I just made Tails' shoes blue. That was the one thing that I was like was really important to me, that Tails' shoes be blue. No, I'll behave. And then of course Sonic 3 Air, or Angel Island Revisited. She's on her best behavior. Let her live her life. Okay. All right. So let's start. Refresh the shaders, and then it's almost like I have an auto clicker. Hell yeah. Now I can just sit here and talk about things. Welcome to the Gotta Podcast, everyone. Welcome. But the coolest mod that I have played so far, actually not even a mod, it's a fan game, is called Sonic and the Fallen Star. It is a complete fan game, a completely original fan game. Didn't we allow them? Lol. Yes, but I couldn't find one that worked for my purposes, so I've just been doing this instead. Hey! Thank you so much for the subscription. 4 years, baby. You've been subscribed for 48 months. What the fuck? Thank you so much, Susie. You get a jolly jangle of the cheer bell. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't see anything. That's probably fine. We're literally just mining cobblestones. That's probably okay. Sonic and the Fallen Star. Really cool free fan game. Great physics. Amazing art style, and an entire OST. Sonic music, whether official or fan-made, is almost always a fucking banger. Jesus Christ, do I love Sonic music. It's so good. It's so good. So I've been playing a whole bunch of that. Another one that I intend to play, what I'm essentially doing is I'm downloading and collating a bunch of different mods and ROM hacks and fan games to allow me to play through the entire neoclassic Sonic timeline from start to finish. I don't think I'll be doing it on stream, but it is something to keep me entertained and happy. Somebody's remade Sonic 3D Blast, which was an isometric dungeon adventure game. they've remade the entire game as a 16-bit 2D Sonic side-scroller. So I have that. Obviously, I have Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit. We played that on stream for Sonic's birthday last year, I believe. I have... Oh god, I can't even look at my screen without closing Minecraft, so I'm gonna just leave it be. Obviously, I have Sonics 1, 2, and 3, and I've modded them to be all compatible. Sonic CD, yeah. There is a heavy game overhaul mod called Sonic CD Miracle Edition, which invents a new super form based on the Time Stones. And something about that has just really fucking stuck with me. So I've been on a little hyperfixation focus on rereading deep Sonic lore, rereading stuff from the classic timeline, putting things into a timeline for my own personal usage. I've just been a happy little nerd. Just a happy little nerd. And it's gonna get worse, because Black Friday, once we buy the car, which should be the next couple of weeks, any of my excess spending money is gonna be going towards saving up so on Black Friday I can make a very large purchase on Lego.com. Because most of you will remember the last time I did a Donathon, it was specifically to raise money to buy the Sonic the Hedgehog Lego sets. I got one and then everything went to shit because my life is a joke and I just live it. So on Black Friday, they're going to have a whole bunch of promotions. So if I go ahead and I buy the rest of the Sonic line in one solid swoop, I can get a ton of free Lego on top of the Lego that I buy. So, you know, yee. One of the things that I'm really excited about is they're doing a remake of Magisto. Magisto was the first named character in a Lego set. The first named minifig. There was implications in the like the marketing material that previous characters had names. For example, the leader of the Forestmen back in the 70s was called Robin in the TV spots. But he wasn't called Robin in everything. Magisto was the first character who explicitly had a name on the box. So he's kind of important. He's basically like a Merlin figure. And he was a member of the Dragon Masters, which was the first supernatural faction of the Lego Castle line. He had a blue wizard hat and a white beard and 2 dotted eyes and this is key, a glow-in-the-dark magic wand. Ooh. But he's kind of important to the history of Lego. And he appeared in a big Lego Castle set last year. And he was like the narrator of the instruction book. There was a bunch of like blurbs where Magisto was speaking directly to you to like give lore about the universe of the Lego Castle world, which was really cool. He also name dropped a bunch of my favorite characters like Basil the Batlord and Willow the Witch. And we're getting a Basil the Batlord remake, by the way. The new leaks for the new Blind Box minifigures shows a brand new design for Basil the fucking Batlord. And I am so excited. He looks so good. He looks so good. We've had references to Basil the Batlord and his vampire-themed Fright Nights faction previously. But this is the first time we've seen Basil himself in a set since 1998. So I want him very badly. I hope they redo will it as well. But no, Magisto has been rumored to be getting a gift with purchase set, similar to how they remade one of the Forest Men sets as a gift with purchase a while back. And he showed up as a minifigure in the Lion Knight's Castle set last year and was the main narrator. So it's like Lego is gearing up to give old Castle fans a bit of a new lease on life. And I'm very excited about that. So if I wait till Black Friday, which is when the Magisto set should be available, I should be able to get it for free by buying a shit ton of Sonic at the same time. Jilla says, I had a couple of the old Lego Castle sets as a kid. I also had a couple of the 1990 Lego Pirate sets. They've been redoing some pirate stuff too. I know that Redbeard has been showing up more frequently. They just redid, I forget the name of the colonial settlers, but it's like the Spanish conquistadors. They did a remake of one of their sets recently, and it was very well received. Lots of 90s Lego is getting lip service, and I'm very, very happy about that. I'm trying to think what else. I'll also be able to start doing some Lego Christmas stuff. I've bought 2 of the 4 small sets they've released for Christmas decorations this year, and I do want to pick up at least 1 more. I have the polar bear set. There's a penguin set, a snowman set, and a toy train set in the Christmas releases. I think they were from last year, but they're on sale this year as well. They haven't discontinued yet. How am I getting on? I'm getting on just fine, I think. My brother was way into space sets and they had almost the entire Magnetron line. I don't think Magnetron was the actual name, but there was one that started with an M. I'm trying to remember which one it was. It wasn't Magnetron, was it? Was it actually I know that Mtron. Thank you. Yes, that is correct. I was thinking that doesn't seem right. Mtron is a fan favorite. Unitron is popular, but most people go fucking wild for Blacktron. People lose their shit over Wave 1 Blacktron. Holy fuck. And like the classic space stuff, people lose their goddamn minds. There have been rumors that there is going to be a collectible minifigure line that is exclusively themed around space. That's what the rumors say. And it has gotten all of the Mtron and Blacktron and Unitron fans fucking frothing at the mouth. Because if we're receiving modern updates of old castle characters, does that mean that classic space is coming back? Did you say space? Space, gotta go to space. John Madden. He had a couple Blacktron sets. Love the yellow translucent cockles on those sets. Blacktron has some really good designs. I appreciate them, but I don't have the nostalgia to really be like fucking Howler Monkey Wild over them whenever they're referenced. I just think they're neat. For me, that Fright Nights and Adventurers is what gets me super excited. Oh my gosh, guys, I haven't even posted this in the Discord. So Lego has a series of sets they release every year called the Modular City sets, right? And they're built to have all the base plates connect together so you can have like a giant city built up from these builds alone. Right? They released, or they dropped, information and pre-orders on the newest one that's going to come out January 1st or December 1st. I forget which. I think it's December 1st, actually. And it is a museum. Very specifically, a museum that is run by a character who looks very similar to Dr. Kilroy, Dr. Charles Lightning from the LEGO Adventurers series. This is interesting because a couple years ago, as part of there's like a Halloween spooky festival series of sets, they included the mansion of the deceased character of Baron von Baron, who was the primary villain of LEGO Adventurers. And even before that, they had released a collectible minifigure called Jungle Explorer, which was visibly the main character of Adventurers, Johnny Thunder, in a modern style. So now that it's happened, when the collectible figure came out, it was like, oh, that's a neat reference. When the Baron von Baron mansion came out, it was, oh, this designer is a huge fan of Adventurers. That makes sense. But now we have a third release with a different character who has been modified to match the modern LEGO scheme. Which means that if this trend keeps going, then slowly but surely we'll have the entire Adventurers cast remade in modern LEGO, and I am losing my mind. Oh my god! I'm so excited! You know that one screenshot that's like, I'm so excited for fall, I could stuff my ass with leaves? That, but Lego bricks, but also not. For reasons that should be fairly apparent. But God, man. Lego. My beautiful wife said, what else are you getting me for Christmas? And I said, I'm not telling you. Are you gonna tell me what you're getting me for Christmas? She says, Lego. The same thing I'm getting you for your birthday. Lego. And I cried a little bit, and I went, you know me so well. And she went, yeah. She did also tell me that she's going to be spending like $200 on my Christmas present alone. And I'm like, damn, babe. And she's like, yeah, I know. I just don't want you to be shocked when that payment goes through. And I'm like, I mean, thank you? Now I have to get you something a little more. The problem is this year, she very specifically has told me she does not want books. She has so many books on her TBR, and she has literally an entire shelf of books that she bought and just hasn't gotten to read yet. So she said, no books. And I'm like, okay. But also I'm like, damn it, that was the easy option. That was the easy option, damn it. So now I gotta get fucking creative. Oh, they're talking in chat. Does your wife play Minecraft? No. We met on Minecraft. She used to play Minecraft. But after I moved down to Florida, she just kind of stopped playing it anymore. She mostly played it because it was what her friends were doing at the time. And then she met me, and I moved to Florida, and she's like, I got a husband out of it. I don't gotta play Minecraft no more. I think I'm good. Whether you're a kid, a man, or an old grandpa, Lego is just fun. Every time. Uh-oh. Mara says, FYI, I'm on stream, very far away exploring, and using a Halloween resource pack. Let me think. What's a spooky thing that I could say? Oh, okay, I'll help. Oops, that's correct. That's correct. Ooh. Spooky ghost noises. Sonamigo says, I'm a monster. That is true. Mariah Carey thaws at midnight. Be scared. There we go. Is there a ghost in here? Yeah. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. Let's gather these. Get a dark resource pack and gory skin. You're terrifying already. No. I'm not a very... I mean, my woods might be haunted. A chunk next to my house burned down inexplicably. Lore? I'm calling the Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters! Lol. No lore. No lore. No, call Matt Pat. I'm not calling Matt Pat. I'm mad at that man. I'm so pissed at that man. He hasn't done anything new, just in general. So for those of you who don't know, I do not want to support Scott Cawthon. All right, Scott's a monster in his own right, who financially supports individuals who want to harm me and those I care the most for. Right? So step 1, fuck that guy. Step 2, Scott Cawthon can't write for shit. Let's see. I came back to get some stuff for the museum, and a bunch of trees were all messed up, so Ghost, maybe? Did you know that MatPat is in the FNAF movie? Oh, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Don't worry about it. No. I'm not mad at you. I am fascinated by the development and reactions to Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is not a series that I enjoy per se, but it is one that I have had little to no choice but to be aware of since it first premiered. So I have been on the internet. I have experienced everyone losing their mind over this fucking series and how every twist and turn as each game releases just completely recontextualizes the entire experience. So I know way too much about Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I know way too much about its characters and its story. And I also know that Scott Cawthon barely understands his own lore, and he's very reactionary to what the fandom thinks is the lore. I am actively watching an 8-hour-long video called A Short Introductory to the Plot of Five Nights at Freddy's. And it is a game-by-game dissection of each individual entry, but not from a now we have hindsight and here is the story kind of way. More in a step-by-step, here is what the story is, here's how people reacted to it, and here's how Scott changed it. And MatPat comes up so often because most of MatPat's early theories were just unironically bullshit. Just unironically wrong, and they were taken as fact, and that wouldn't have been as much of a problem if Scott hadn't then taken that as like the overarching feedback with which to then make the next game in the series. It was this disgusting recourse loop of output, input, but also the lack of media literacy on both the writer and the reader's part meant that no one really experienced the same story, yet they all thought they were. It's a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess. So I know a lot about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie against my will. And also, I know that it is it's an adaptation of The Silver Eyes, which is already an adaptation of the congealed mess that was Five Nights at Freddy around the time of Sister Location. Hi, Aya. I'm yelling about FNAF again. I'm doing it again, Aya. I don't even play these damn games. Why do I have so many opinions? You're finally on a break from class, but I've been lurking. LMAO! LMAO. Yeah, no, that's me. That's me. But yeah, what really makes me upset about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Are we really even surprised at this point, Gata? No. No, we're not. Crash his game to stop the FNAF. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, I'm getting to the point. There's a point. I promise, there's a point. There's a point to this. No, my TikTok has just been nothing but the FNAF movie. And is my sand still dying? Yes. Why do you ask? Do you ask for good reasons? Or do you ask for evil reasons? I need to know. What was I saying? Curious reasons. I shouldn't have said that. That's true. I should not have said that. I will regret this. All right, let's buy a bunch of arrows from you so I can get you up to a higher level. Are we dumping sand near Gata? No! Stop it! All right, I can't trade anything more with you. I do have some of these. I'm healing my pickaxe, by the way, in case anyone's wondering what's happening here. Oh. And crashing stream. No! Stop it. Let's use the rest of these to buy a whole bunch of that. All right, now I need to find you. Yes, you take paper. So let's make some paper. What really bothers me is that I low-key had the start of a Five Nights at Freddy's inspired TTRPG going, wherein the focus was on role-playing as animatronics with faulty memories of a past life, protecting a child from a murderer in a pizzeria. So like kind of flipping the script on what was then considered the standard FNAF scenario. Gata, I told you to finish that in July. I know, but I was like, it's fine. It will still be a novel idea when I eventually get to it. And then, because the movie was not an adaptation of the original game, but instead an adaptation of an adaptation, they do in fact go the route where the animatronics aren't inherently evil. They're just misunderstood and also nice a little bit, maybe? So now, if a game had released in time, it would have been, wow, Gata, you're so good. You guessed the plot of the FNAF movie. LMAO, truly. But no, now it's not that. Now it's not even close to that. God fucking damn it. Oh well. I rattle my cage. Ugh. The issue that I keep bumping into with that game specifically, right? And honestly, now that I've seen what I have seen of the FNAF movie, I think I was the only one concerned about it, is that because I am not inherently a horror fan, that making a game around the emulation of horror as a genre, it would have felt disingenuous to me, right? Like, I am not the kind of person who should be making a game about loving horror, because I don't love horror. That is not an experience I have. It is me essentially using someone else's joy to make a product. I like the idea of the game, but I don't think I would be the right person to play it. The game master can make it spooky for the players. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So I was like, I don't feel like I'm the right person to be making this game. So I didn't. But then I actually saw what I've seen of the FNAF movie, and I'm like, this is hardly a horror movie. This is a child's idea of a horror movie, as opposed to something legitimately meant to be emulating the horror genre. So my fears were a little unfounded. I do feel a bit silly for that, but oh well, live and learn. Live and learn. Yeah, it's super not a horror movie. We knew that when they made it PG-13. Okay, except, and this might be spoilers for anyone who intends to watch the FNAF movie, so, you know, click off now real quick. A human person is bitten in half by an animatronic. Not just crunched on the head, not just like losing a limb or something, like at the hip, chomp. It's so good. Yeah, no, it is very goofy. It is very goofy. It is very, very goofy. I saw it and I laughed because it looked so funny. Oh, maybe I should watch FNAF? Never mind. That is the most inefficient way to mine cobble, but damn straight if we're not doing it. Hello, Zero Delta. Welcome to the stream. I don't think you should watch it. I think you should watch like a TikTok. I like it when people get snapped in half. Oh dear. If I do watch FNAF, it'll be a pirated version, only because I don't want any money to go to Scott Cawthon. And also, it will exclusively be to watch all of Matthew Lillard's lines as William Afton. I've only seen like the thirst edits of him in a Springtrap suit, which is a statement that, I'm sorry, you have to live with that sentence now. But also, it's Matthew fucking Lillard. It's Matthew Lillard. So yeah, I'm fine with him being a hot murder bunny. I can't fix him, but you know, Shaggy as William Afton. He's so good though. He has a monologue where he's yelling at the main character of the movie, and then he turns and yells at the animatronics, and it's like, oh, that's William. That's Afton. Tegan says, I can make him worse. Hair toss. I can put him back together. Which is a line that means something if you're like balls deep in FNAF lore, but to anyone else just sounds ridiculous. So, Gata, what are your thoughts on tattoos? Tattoos are fine. My wife has a whole bunch of them. I don't like being stabbed, and I have an innate fear of needles. So... yeah, like ball pits. The time-traveling ball pit, by the way. By the way, did you know I don't like being stabbed? No, I'm not a fan of being stabbed. All things considered. All things considered. In one of the FNAF books, it is established that the ball pit is a portal to the past, or at least contains memories of the past to allow someone to retroactively experience them as though they were there. Yeah, that's a thing. FNAF lore is weird. Which is why when the movie trailers came out, I'm sorry, what? Yeah. So, okay, so here's the thing, okay, right? The story of FNAF starts in like 1983, if not earlier. Okay? A child dies. Oh, can I get your wife's opinion on a tattoo concept? She is currently not home. So, Scott saw Inside Out and was like, oh, memory balls? I can do something with that. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay. I guess I'm going to explain FNAF lore to you. Okay? So, the premise of FNAF, right? The basic core defining premise in the FNAF universe is that the human brain, neurons and synapses, the electric current of human brains is similar, if not comparable, to electricity running through metal, like circuit boards, right? And when a human experiences enough agony, they can leave behind an imprint of their consciousness, not their actual soul, but their consciousness, in the metal. William Afton kills a bunch of children. Just a shitload of kids in various ways. And accidentally, by stuffing their corpses into the Freddy's animatronics, because he owns Freddy's, he works at Freddy's, back in the 80s, accidentally leaves behind the child's consciousness in the suits. All right, so that's a thing. They're haunted by not actual ghosts. It's more of a sci-fi thing, but that feels like those would be stinky. Yes, that is unironically a part of the lore. The bodies are not found until after the bodies are actually never found for the original 5 kids. The first 5 kids he kills as a group is called the Missing Children's Incident because he wears the yellow Bonnie suit to lure kids away from the party to kill them and then stuffs their corpses into the animatronics where they are not found. They just are not found. Yes, Spring Bonnie. Very specifically that one. Thank you. So the core premise is that metal can have human consciousness imprinted upon it. However, you can then remove that metal from the whole piece, the whole animatronic, melt it down, mix it up, and inject it into other robots to give them a level of sentience. However, taking those animatronics apart removes parts of their memory, removes part of the imprint. The less of a whole individual is part of a robot, the more erratic and violent they are, the less intelligent they are, the more animalistic they are. By the time of the first FNAF game, which is like the third game in this series of events. However, why the fuck would you give robots sentience? Because, hi, I'm mining for Cobble and telling you about the FNAF lore, okay? Because William Afton doesn't just like killing children, he is specifically trying to recreate life. Two of his children are killed and their consciousnesses are imprinted on animatronics. His son is the first Bite who is imprinted on Golden Freddy. His daughter is killed by a machine of his own making, Circus Baby, and her consciousness then is imprinted on Circus Baby and later Scrap Baby. So William Afton goes fucking crazy trying to become God by killing children, experimenting on them, and experimenting using this soul metal called Remnant in order to attempt to put his children back together. But he himself is just a child murderer. Like, he kills kids, right? He goes to crazy lengths to reach his goal, which could be considered noble in some light, but he is unironically just a mass murderer. He specifically likes killing kids. But memory is a big thing when it comes to Remnant, because it's not the actual children's souls, maybe, possibly, not entirely sure. There are ghost kids at one point. FNAF lore has so much, it really fucking does, and that's why it's so fucking frustrating. But anyway, so the time-traveling ball pit is gonna sock you in the gut right now, okay? So it's been established in FNAF lore that memories can be parted out and placed among multiple robots. The original 4 haunted animatronics are dismantled and parts of them are melted down to create the circus animatronics, the Fun Times, which are all uniquely monsters. They are not directly possessed by the consciousness of any one dead child, but because their remnant is made of the melted down and mixed up pieces of the consciousnesses of the missing children, incident children, not only does that mean they are erratic, it means that the original animatronics are missing parts of themselves. Besides Circus Baby. Circus Baby had remnant as well, but she uniquely is then possessed by the imprint of Emily Afton. They're confused and scared. Yes, exactly that. They become less conscious and more animalistic the more pieces of them are taken away and used on other animatronics. So the ball pit, I believe, in the story where a child enters the Five Nights at Freddy's ball pit and is transported back into the 1980s to physically watch the murders of the original missing children as an outside observer who can sort of but not really interact with Springtrap, or well, at that point, just William Afton in the Spring Bonnie suit. People read that and said, sure, this ball pit lets you time travel. And fucking Scott Cawthon was sat at home with his head in his hands going, how am I so bad at this? How does nobody understand the stories that I very clearly and plainly write down? I mean, it's not very clear and plain. He's not that great of a writer in terms of, like, you know, mechanically speaking. But it very much is a lot of people not being able to see the forest for the trees. It is heavily implied in Five Nights at Freddy's 3 specifically that even memorabilia, pieces and artifacts of the locations where the murders and the hauntings took place contain bits of memory in them. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 was took place in 2015, long after the Freddy's locations were officially all shut down. And it was a horror attraction made up by a third party who was collecting all of the official merch memorabilia they could find from the old pizzerias to create a horror experiment. The place was already haunted as fuck before they brought William Afton as Springtrap into the building. But it was supposed to be like, hey, things can contain human memory if enough agony happened nearby. And that's a theme through a lot of his books. Human agony being the power source to allow human memory to have a supernatural presence. But all everyone ever got was time-traveling ball pit. So in the FNAF movie trailers, there's a scene, you're speaking like the wall writer with that agony shit. I didn't write the books. I didn't write the fucking books, okay? I barely read them. But Scott did this, not me. Scott did this, not me. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So when the FNAF movie started dropping its trailers, there's a scene where a small child sinks down into the ball pit as a direct parallel to in the story where Spring Bonnie rises from the ball pit and beckons a child to enter to watch what happened. So half the fandom went, oh my god, the little girl is going to learn how the murders happened. And the other half went, oh my god, the little girl is going to time travel to 1983. No! Fuck's sake! Fuck you, MatPat! God damn it! You're a perfectly nice individual. I have nothing against you personally. If we ever meet, I will wring your fucking neck! And that's my Five Nights at Freddy's TED Talk. I'm so glad you could join me for that. Maybe one day I will be free. Maybe one day I will be free. So how are we all doing? How's, He will never be free. Like William Afton, FNAF will always come back. But no, I'm watching an 8-hour video on this topic. Like, not now, but like, you know, started from last night when I was baking. And they just started... they just finished going over Ultimate Custom... Pardon me. They just finished going over Ultimate Custom Night. And they just said, and that is the full story of Five Nights at Freddy's. And then it goes to the section that says, the final wrap-up. And I pause the video, and there are 2 hours left on the video. And that's pretty much the whole FNAF experience. That is pretty much the whole FNAF experience. Yep. Also, fucking Raglan, the day after the movie drops, comes into one of my group chats and just name drops a character that appears in the movie that wasn't mentioned in the trailers, and I lose my fucking shit. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean that character is in the movie? Hey, Raglan, You need to tell me everything. And then he didn't, because he's an asshole and a dick, and I love him so much. I was like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? What the fuck? For legal purposes, I do not condone piracy. But don't worry, I will find a way to watch the movie. I'll probably just borrow it from someone when it comes out on DVD. Which will probably happen, considering how much money it's making. Oh, you paid for it. Neato. Then I will accept a borrowed digital link from you. One of my favorite stories that I mention every time we talk about FNAF, which feels like every other Cube stream, is how my favorite FNAF...
I'm pretty sure she just got it from Discord.
Now hold on. Hold on. I cannot be found liable. You wouldn't download a haunted animatronic. Which is actually the point of a security breach, by the way. So the whole thing about Remnant being human consciousnesses being impressed onto metal to allow that consciousness to continue to live on, goes the other way in the FNAF stories since. Now, the consciousness of William Afton, even though Afton himself is now actually dead and burning in hell, being tortured by the spirit of Cassidy / Golden Freddy for eternity. That's canon, by the way. Don't fucking at me. That was the point of Ultimate Custom Night. His consciousness was left behind and eventually found its way into the revived Five Nights at Freddy's company servers and has since been impressed back onto a human. It now goes the other way. Glitchtrap has his personality impressed upon Vanessa, who is the night guard in Security Breach, and then starts exerting his will out into other animatronics. So now we have humans being mind-controlled by the imprint, by the remnant that is left behind of a mass murderer, starting a whole new chapter of the series. Also, I firmly believe that the main character of Security Breach, whose name I can't recall at this moment, is a robot. I will live and die by that. Someone get me talking about something else so I can stop thinking about fucking FNAF. Please. Oh, my beautiful wife sent me a communique. What did she say? She says, I love you. Feed me. Outlast. I do not have Outlast. I have never once played it. My beautiful wife said, guess what tomorrow is? And I said, November 1st? Tuesday? And she said, well, for one, it's Wednesday. But most importantly, tomorrow is Christmas. And I said, oh, right. God, now I have to clean the whole house. And she said, yes, that's why I'm excited for Christmas, because you have to clean the whole house to decorate. I'm like, God damn it. What's your opinion of modded Minecraft? I love modded Minecraft. I haven't been paying too much attention to it, as I have been focusing all of my efforts on Haycraft here. And I said, American Family Insurance ad. Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. Anyway. Fun fact about Outlast. Go ahead. Go ahead and hit me with it. Hit me with your best shot. I said, oh, hit me with your best shot. It sucks. Oh. It has the agony imprint shit and immortality. Cool. Cool. Does it do it better than Afton? Does it do it better than Scott Cawthon does? I'd like to imagine the answer to that is yes. Yes, says Zero Delta. Neato Burrito. Let's go place some stuff down so we can break up my activities a smidge. It's based on actual stories of robots becoming alive? Question mark? Not sure if I like that. Do. Not quite. Not robots. I like the idea and the aesthetics of like the 1980s pseudo horror kind of vibe. I prefer Security Breach for its more action adventure focus. Okay, so I can't sleep just yet because it's not a thunderstorm apparently. I have nothing in there. Okay. God, that music makes me remember Oaklands. I do not know what Oaklands is. Gross. Roblox. I don't play Roblox, so I don't have any nostalgia for it. Also, it uses child labor to run, so like, all things considered, I am not a fan. I only play Phantom Forces. And Lumate says, I don't play it anymore. Yeah, nothing against anyone who likes Roblox, but I don't support it, so there's that. Since my app won't even start. What I really find interesting is the prevalence of horror content, sort of, not kind of, but definitely profiting from being aimed at children. Five Nights at Freddy's being so popular amongst the youth, and also the prevalence of the resurgence of things like Sonic.exe is really fascinating to me. Kids like scary things, but the things they find scary are like specific, and they engage with it in a very different way. I've spoken about this on stream before for sure, about how I see young artists creating art wherein their favorite characters just kind of sort of exist and vibe together. They express themselves using these characters as a starting point, in the same way that my generation made Sonic OCs. There still are Sonic OCs, but it's less that I make an OC to represent myself and my friends and they do stuff, and it's more Freddy, Mario, Bendy, and Sonic play video games over Discord, because that's what me and my friends do. So that's how I relate to these fictional characters, by comparing them to activities that my friends and I would perform. And that's really, really interesting to me, especially Bendy and Freddy, as those are horror games. And then, of course, again, the prevalence of Sonic.exe, creepypastas, is taking something and then combining, like using it to explore something that they are interested in, but maybe sort of like not, kind of forbidden in a way. Also, did you know that there is an entire range of fan games recreating Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, but using Sonic characters? Five Nights at Sonic's is a whole genre of fan game. And it's not like Sonic is attacked by Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie. They make Sonic animatronics, and the Sonic animatronics in the story take the roles of the animatronics from the original FNAF games. It's fascinating to watch. Oh my god, Five Nights with 96 or whatever the guy named the fan game. It's so interesting. I don't want to watch it or read it or know anything more about it, but it's just so fascinating to watch a generation and how they choose to interact with media, how they choose to combine and redefine things they have experienced to allow them to explore concepts that they saw elsewhere. It's very cool. In a psychological, I'm an adult watching children play kind of way. I don't know what any of it means, but it's still interesting. All right, that was the last of my combo. I gotta go get more. Oh wait, the name is Five Nights with 39, not 96. You were so close, yet so far away. You'll get it next time. I believe in you. All right. I am... if you're trying to make a dad joke, just make it. No, I was gonna ask if you have any more cobble from the how do you spell museum? No, I was gonna ask if you have any more cobble from the museum build I could nick. Let me actually leave my pickaxe behind so I have a full inventory. Museum. Museum? I barely even know them. I have some in my base, but it's in the basement now. Oh boy. Somebody's basement. Nothing bad could happen to me there on the night of Halloween. Have they... Alright, they have listed themselves as open, so I do think I'm gonna stop by and see if I can't yoink. I'm gonna see if I can't yoink some cobble from them. If there happens to be any that I could steal. Let me go this way. Plus, we haven't seen the museum on stream. I don't think I've actually seen the museum at all. I've seen it from the sky, via the map. So, you know, swinging by, taking a look, collecting any cobble that may be floating around. Should probably also stop by the board. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, that's a lot of books. Hold on, that's a lot of books. What's been happening while I haven't been paying attention? I need things. This is Act Fast. Ender chest for sale. Do you find yourself running from place to place to grab things? Tired of wasting time while moving around your base? Prince Raglan has you covered. For the low, low price of just 5 diamonds, you too can get your very own Ender chest. But just one on its own does you no good. That's why I'll throw in a second one for free, so you can connect your base with the latest in storage technology. I don't want him to profit. For the cube. Right, that's me. Sugarcane slime. Slime and sugar blocks. Okay. I don't have any of those. Armor trims. Request gold. If you have any excess gold, willing to exchange in exchange of 9 iron per gold. Interesting. Since when have we had a Hatecraft Transit Authority? I don't like that. I don't like authority for anything. It's a quest. Potions of water breathing. I don't have any of those. Quartz. Slime for trees. For trees. Oh, I thought they wanted trees in exchange for slimes. And then lava starters. Right. Okay. So none of that. Equipment. Let's see here. Diamond armor. We have so many things on the board. We have so many things on the board. And the children yearns for the mines. Thank you so much for the bits. Hey, thank you, Nuclear Ammo 2. You get a jolly jangle of the cheer bell. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's head back over. Let's continue heading off toward the museum to see if we have any cobble that we can yoink and take back. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, that looks beautiful. I thought it would be taller for some reason. In progress. Museum site. Please don't ring the bell. Too late. I already did. And I'm gonna do it again. Nobody can stop the cheer bell. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the bitch. I do love bitch. All right. What is shaken bacon? Oh, you know what? I should probably, before I interact with anything, I should go ask for permission. Ask for permission. Where's the way in? Hello? 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 Anybody here? I hear echoing. Where are you? Oh, there's a hole.
Don't go down there. Don't go down there.
Don't go down the hole.
Well, you can. You can. There's just no reason to go down there. Also, there's stairs, so like you can do it without fall damage.
Hi, Maru.
Are you on stream as well?
I am on stream as well, actually. Yes.
Oh God.
Howdy.
Hello. I'm gonna do a shout out. I'm gonna do a shout out real quick.
Oh, okay.
Give me a sec to both of you.
Hooray!
But yeah.
Yay!
Mods, can we shout out Maru in my chat?
Shout out.
Also, I have been given 10 bits and the challenge of go down there.
I mean...
Oh.
Hey, folks, please. Oh.
Like I was saying, there are stairs, so you could go down here without falling.
I mean, that's less fun. That is less fun.
My Stream Elements command just linked to my stream.
Can I please?
I don't know why. But folks, please follow Karate Bug Mom, please Sonomi can, and also follow. Oh wait, what? No! I can't control. I am on the top of the computer. I was shouting you out, you ass.
Sono gave me permission.
I did not say yes out loud.
You did the universal Minecraft agreement dance, so I'm taking that as permission.
Okay, how do you write the name
What's
of your
that?
channel? I'm not getting it right.
You wanna hear a joke? Farmagada.
That is
I'm
Farmagada.
just kidding, here we go.
It is one word, Farmer Gotta. Henbert, now is not the
Chicken
time.
philosophers think about.
Okay, there you go.
I don't know, Henbert. Tell me real quick.
The meaning of existence.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
But yeah, you couldn't have freaking hit me. Why did you hit me?
I gently nudged you. Gently nudged. Oh.
Like. Did you hit me
Oh,
with like a weapon or
it's
what? I wasn't
Coleman.
looking.
No.
Oh,
I
no,
hope you
I just gave you a
enjoy
little
your
love tap.
stay.
How? Like when? Like unarmed? You can
My
do that.
eyes are closed. My arms are spread. You know what you must do. There we go.
I've avenged my wife.
Congratulations. Ow, ow. Hey. I have no armor. Please, no. Please, let me live. Yeah, sorry for barging in like this. I wanted to ask
It's okay.
if you wouldn't mind me rummaging through your chests for any existing cobble that I could nab while I'm in the area.
Yeah, I don't think there's any here, but if you go out to my base, you can get there pretty easily through Mars portal. If you go into my lower floor, on your right, there's a trap door on the floor. On the right wall. There's a ton of cobble down there, because I'm building an overflow
May I have
storage
some?
area.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, take as much as you want.
Yay!
I have no use for it right now, so, take as much as you want. I'm just digging stuff out down there, so there's a couple double chests worth, I think.
Okay.
So,
I
take
can
as much
pull
as you
help.
want.
No.
Are you full health? Can you get to full health, please?
I mean, that would require me having food on my person. And as a person, I'm a mess, so I don't.
Okay.
Oh, thank
there
you. Gonna
Eat
need
that.
more than that. Ah, delicious. Delicious baked potato. My final fucking meal. All right, hold it. Wait for it. Wait.
Okay, I'm waiting.
It's loading. And
No,
now I'm
it's-
at full health. There we go.
Oh,
wow,
I
that
got an
actually...
advancement. Take it.
That got me down
What?
to half a heart.
Yeah, the reason for that is that it's a power infinity bow that
Jesus
I fished out of the
Christ.
ocean. Yeah, because basically one time I got a luck of the C+3 fishing rod, and ever since then I've been getting amazing items from fishing.
Amazing.
Because I don't know how to do all the crazy nether and the end stuff that you guys do.
Uh-huh.
I don't do that.
I just have to fish. No, you just make beautiful architecture, which I also
I'm
don't know
baby.
how to do. So yeah, that is the power of this. Also, you should be wearing armor at all times. for safety.
No.
No.
No, absolutely not.
Why?
Because
I
I'm
said
lazy
so.
and it breaks.
Yeah.
But what if you get attacked by a zombocom?
I will politely
I
ask them to
die.
leave. Oh. Oh, that was... we had very different reactions to that scenario.
Wait. Okay, wait. Sono said I die, and you said I leave?
No. I politely convinced them to leave.
Oh, but you
I
can't
use the
do that,
power
it's
of
Minecraft.
democracy in words. Works every time. Hmm?
Gotta try to convince me not to shoot you. Use the power of democracy on me. Come on.
There you go.
Let's see
Yeah,
here.
use
Farmer,
democracy on
don't
me.
look
Come on,
now,
use the power
but
of
I
democracy,
think
democracy,
that-
democracy.
Ban
Nuclear ammo too.
Maru D5. Actually, I don't know if I can unban you in the time it would take, so I won't do that.
Well, it's too late now, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go look for some cobble. Thank you very much
Yeah,
for.
if you can't find it, if you can't find the overflow basement, just say something in chat. I'll come out and show you.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye. Why are you filling my floor with arrows?
Making me dance. Making me dance. All right. Sorry, chat. I was focused on talking to everyone else but you. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I just hop over this. Okay, that works. That works. Henbert is broken. God damn it. God damn it, Henbert. Let me reload Biku. I just updated BikuBot 2, so it shouldn't be having these issues. Ah, well. Yeah, hold on. I got it. I got it. Mods, if you would not mind, let's see here. Let's go to commands. Let's go to points. Let's go to...
Emotional damage!
And we'll trash him for you. There you go. Sorry about that, everyone. I need to redo my bots entirely. All right, now, the path to Sono's base... I have to go past my house and then go north. And then Sono's base is all the way over here. But if we go to Maru's nether portal, we can zip through the nether and reach it faster. So I will be doing that. I'll be doing that. Thank you for the hydrate. Ahem. Delicious. Delicious, delicious. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy that auditory experience.
Just make bronze armor. Hold up, you don't have industrial craft and Tinker's Construct.
No, I definitely do not. But I will tell you that Tinker's Construct was like the primary mod I played with for years. They haven't even used my kelp yet. Where's the portal? Where is the portal? Where is the portal?
He just had a carved pumpkin on his head.
Hello?
Yeah, probably. 'cause
Hello?
of the
Hi.
Hey, Gata.
Where's your
Yeah.
portal?
My portal.
We're all going there anyway, so come with
okay.
us.
Yeah.
We're
Come
on
on.
an adventure.
Not really. We
It's
gotta
a little bit of an adventure. We're going to my house.
gotta look up and remember.
I don't
Remember.
want to.
Good. I can make it happen again. Anyway, welcome to my new base, man.
Jesus Christ. Oh, here it is.
And yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Okay,
We're all
bye.
going to my house.
Oh.
Dorwad.
Does Maru have
I should
to
have left stuff
come?
behind. Oh well.
I'm giving Mario obsidian, so yes. I'm giving
Okay.
people stuff at my house.
Okay, I guess. Maru's a bit bloodthirsty, huh? Yeah, a little bit. Just a smidge.
What's going on? Oh, you back?
Maru's Fortress of Doom. Okay, the Sakura Grove is up here.
Yeah. What? What? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I feel like we could probably have a nicer pathway. Just because we're in
Yeah.
hell doesn't mean it has to look like we're in hell. Alright. Here we are. Here's the portal. Let's head on through.
So, it's just kind of,
Oh, well. Alright. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I didn't know where I was going when I was trying to reach the Nether Highway, so I just kind of
Just kind of went for
spiraled
it.
down until I found it.
Hey, I spiral down all the time.
Yeah, normal shit. This is the wool farm. There's frogs in here somewhere.
There is?
Yeah, here. They're probably in the back. They tend to wander to the back because
I see the frogs on the mini-map. Oh my god. So many animals.
Please do not kill my frogs, Maru. I worked really hard to get these frogs.
In the
There should be 5 of them.
I never kill animals inside of people's houses. That's my rule.
Let's scoot back
So
this
they're
way.
theirs.
Get back in the
So
maintenance shaft.
They should be back in the maintenance room. Because I don't have a door on the other side. So they just keep wandering back here.
Huh.
What are they? Like? Are they just pets? Or
I was gonna build a frog light farm, but then I got lazy.
They are the technicians, Maru. I don't, like, why would you even ask that? Clearly, they're doing important work.
Yeah, so if you ever need wool, just go down there.
Oh,
Just make
okay.
sure to close it so the frogs don't get down there, because I don't know how to get there.
Into the wool hole. Simply
Yes.
enter into a wool hole.
Oh, I should have said that I am streaming as well.
Alright. So where do I get cobble
Okay.
from?
Both of you come with
Yeah,
me.
you're.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, is that Nina or Mista? Oh, it's
No, this is Ace. This is Ace. Nina and Mista are upstairs. Maru, this chest should have the obsidian. Got it, you come with me.
Yes. Oh boy.
So, I haven't put a sign up yet.
Oh
You're
boy.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
Someone's
I
unmarked
will
basement. Ooh. Feeling spicy.
Bye! Yeah, I haven't put a sign up yet.
Oh my.
But
It's so,
over here, this is the cobble room.
it's so open and spacious.
It should be this first column over here.
Oh. Well, you can't access the top chest, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I need to fix that, but there shouldn't be anything in there anyway.
Huzzah! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you
You're welcome.
for your contribution to the cube. I will be making use of this if you do not mind.
Oh, go ahead. Like I said, I have no use of any of this down here right now. It's just I end up with so much cobble and dirt that I need an overflow basement.
We need to figure out something to use dirt for because dirt is also something clogging up my storage, but I don't want to like throw it out, you know?
Yeah, I will probably end up doing a lot of terraforming with a lot of builds, so it's good for me to have. The dirt room is gonna be that one over there, so once there's chests in there, feel free to abandon dirt here at any time.
Absolutely.
And come reclaim it if you need it.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Thank you.
But
Thank
yeah,
you, Sono.
just making some overflow storage because I end up with a lot of garbage.
Yeah. I completely understand, especially with the size of the builds you're working on. Good lord.
Yeah. Museum big, so
Museum big.
Also, if you ever need sugarcane or bamboo,
Oh. I don't think I do, but it's nice having the option.
should you ever need them, I've got machines.
If I ever do, I sugar cane come and get some.
Yep. Help you that. Yeah.
Okay.
I know you have far more expansive farmland than I do, so I doubt you need any of this, but
So no. I have I have far more experience.
God, why are you like this?
Hilarious? You mean? It's just a gift.
But yeah, should you ever need to make
So the game crashed. Okay. Well, I guess it is good to know that pistons firing also crashes my game. It's punishment. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. It's fine. I'll reload the game. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It'll be great. Well, it's what I deserve. Oh. My beautiful wife asks how her children are doing. All right, the game's loading up. The game is loading up. Let me expand this. There we go. I'm not updating that. All right, let me back on the server. So pistons are also bad. Pistons are also bad and evil. Got it. So pistons are bad, apparently.
Oh.
Falling sand. I'm gonna move away from this, actually.
Yeah,
Falling sand.
You don't have to stay here.
Okay. Falling sand crashes my game right now, and apparently so do pistons going off. So.
Oh dear.
That's fun.
So this is where the ghosts burned down some of my forest.
Interesting. Are you sure it was a ghost and not just an arsonist chicken?
It may have been, because I do tend to just destroy the wild chickens that are out here.
They're getting revenge for what
Yeah,
you've
it
done.
happens.
In my chat, Nebula has asked if Goldie in the Cube is a full replacement or a shell. If you guys give me 500 American dollars, I will put pure gold cubes as a shell around the cobblestone cube.
Oh my god.
Listen, I am not against dancing for tips. I have no pride
Mood.
left. Mood indeed.
It also may have been the donkey that's trapped at my axolotl aquarium. He will not leave.
Well, that's
I
on
have
him.
tried to push him out the door and he will not leave.
That's on him then. He could literally just hop up here and be out.
Yep. He could hop up here, he could hop up there. He does not want to leave. He lives here now.
So why would he set fire to the place?
I don't
Is he
know.
just quirky like that?
Yeah, it might just be a thing he does.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get back to the cube. Thank you for the cobble.
No problem. I'm gonna get back to the museum.
Where is your rail cart from here?
You can you can either go back via the subway would probably be quickest because that's right by the cube.
I do not want to go through hell again. I'm good with that, thanks. I see it. Is the minecart here? At least I can walk across it and no monsters will spawn because it is lit up.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Sono.
So, you're welcome. I may come with you because I have to go back over there anyway.
Oh, okay. Lol.
I'm going back to the museum, so.
Gotcha. All right, let's see here. If there is a cart, well, there isn't, so it's moot.
Nope. Okay.
Oh well. I guess we're just doing this.
Yep, the cart is just at the other end of the subway.
Just the other end. Oh well. Damn you fast? Yeah, I'm run jumping. It speeds you up.
I don't know how to do that.
You just press and hold the space bar while moving forward.
Oh. That's faster?
Are you dashing?
I don't know. Probably not.
Do you not know how to run in Minecraft?
No. God,
If you-
I'm stupid.
Okay, double tap forward, and you'll go faster. Well, double tap and hold, rather. So do tap, tap. There you go.
Oh. I don't
And
know
then
how to do this.
and then
No
you
one tells
double-
me these things.
Then you jump, and you go incrementally faster than if you were just walking.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
This is news to me.
Amazing.
I don't know the secret Minecraft techniques.
The thing is, these aren't secret techniques. This has been standard of the game since like 2012, so it's just
Gotta.
No.
Remember our Minecraft collab when I first debuted?
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes,
That was
I
the
do.
first time I had ever touched Minecraft in my life.
And I still
had
feel-
barely touched it since then until you started this SMP.
I still feel bad for not properly teaching you everything you needed to know in that first go around.
There we
All
go. There's the cart.
There's the cart.
So if you ever need to go from the cube to my base, you can just come down here.
Huzzah!
This is a very quick little way. Don't mind Selen and Pomu.
Hi guys.
They'll be
Hi.
moving to the zoo eventually, but they live
Oh,
here for
boy.
now.
And they have little crystals. Oh, they're so cute. All right. So from here, the cube is
The
literally
cube, you can come out here. The cube is right over here.
a little
You
splishy
can
splash
you
away.
can see the cube from
I
my
can
house.
see it in all its majesty. With any
You
luck,
can actually, since the cube is over there, what you can do is if you go back down here, where the subway is,
What's this? Okay.
you can just go across.
You have a little underwater tunnel, and
Yes. And then the cube is right over there.
then why are you tunneling towards my monument? Why are you?
I put that there before you were building the cube.
Why do you have secret underground tunnels connecting you directly to my base? Suspicious, Sono.
Perhaps.
Suspicious.
Except it's not secret, it's bright pink.
Yeah, that is
and,
true.
and I put it there before you started building the cube.
Okay, no, that's
So-
a likely story. A likely story. Well, thank you very much for the cobble and the path, and
You're welcome. Like I said, it's very easy to get from the cube to my base. You can go down to the overflow basement, take whatever you need.
Hacha. All right, I'm gonna go work on the cube some more. Bye.
Nice, I'm going back to the museum.
Bye. All right. Okay. All right. Well, the cube's right here. Someday, maybe, if the lot of you can can cobble together 500 USD for me, fingers crossed, I will then have the ill-advised task of making the cube covered in gold. Goddamn, that will be a fucking mistake. But it's one that I will make willingly? Question mark? We're not even finished with the cobblestone portion, and I can grind that. There's probably a way to make a piglin farm that will allow for the quick acquiring of gold, but I don't know it. I don't inherently know it. Let's do... Yeah, let's just keep going like this. Let's just keep going like this. Tinker's Construct, going back to modded Minecraft, was like the soul of every mod pack I ever made in years past, since 1.710. Tinker's Construct was like the core. Making a smeltery was like the first thing I did in any playthrough. I loved Tinker's Construct so much. For those who don't know, Tinker's Construct was a Minecraft mod that allowed you to craft a very large in-world brick block-built structure that you could fuel with lava, and it would melt down any metal you put into it, and then you'd be able to pour the metal out into different casts to create the different shapes of the items from that metal. And you would use it to craft like the individual pieces of weapons and armor, and then combine them together to make unique armor and weapons. And there was an element of being able to mix different molten metals together to make new kinds of metals. So there was a whole bunch of customization and mixing and matching, and oh, I loved that mod so much. Loved it so much. It still exists. I think it's mostly Forge people who use it. I don't think a Fabric version is around right now. But it used to be like the heart and soul of most Minecraft mods. Everyone expected you would have Tinker's Construct or some variant of it in your pack. And I loved that shit. I loved that shit so much. Alright, let's keep it going. It was good stuff. Good stuff, I tell you. Good stuff. Once, a long time ago, when I first started doing, I'm trying to think of the timeline here. When I first started considering doing content creation on the internet, like I considered it, but when I first thought, you know what, I actually want to do something with regards to Minecraft and YouTube videos. I initially, before I settled on streaming for Coopcakes, wanted to do a scripted roleplay series in Minecraft, sort of similar to Yogscast Shin's Feed the World, but not quite like that. And the original 1.7 pack that I was planning on doing was actually with a very different version of Farmer Gada as my, character, where I, and by extension he, had access to a volcanic island. Hold on. Pardon me. And was responsible for setting up, a tourist summer vacation spot. This was back in 1.710, so I had a tropical birds mod, I had an actual volcano mod where volcanic activity was an option, I used Biomes of Plenty, the island had all of the tropical beach mods and all the stuff attached to it on it. There were a bunch of decoration mods that would allow me to decorate the island as time went by, a roller coaster mod, a whole thing. And one of the important plot points was going to be, what was the name of it? It was Mariculture was the mod. It was a fishing mod where you could catch fish in the ocean, and then you could put them into this was back before they had 3D models for the fish, mind you. So it was the original bee mod, the original industrial bees, where the bees were all items, 2D items, and you would put them into a hive, and they would slowly generate honeycomb based on the objects that was in their area, and if there was different kinds of queens and drones, and you could breed them together to create new kinds of drones that would have different kinds of drops. You could make them generate anything from coal to diamonds if you bred them up enough. It was a whole thing back in the day, and someone made a fish version of that called Mariculture. Well, the end game of Mariculture was you would unlock a new kind of smelting and enchanting that was based around mermaid magic. So I had an entire section that was dedicated to exploring this particular part of that mod, where there would be a mermaid NPC who would interact with the original character of Gatta, and it was a whole thing. I was basically writing my own fan fiction before I even started. Well, as always, that didn't actually come to light. The closest we ever got was my original Eggshell Acres mod pack series, which you can still watch. I wouldn't if I were you. It's not very good. But yeah, if you watch that original series, all of the nonsense involving the rat, imagine that, but tropical themed, and also there's mermaids involved, and that's what I had going. I will probably never do a series like that again. Which is a little sad. I was unable to make my dreams come true, but I gave it the old college try and realized, wow, I am not good at this. Why not even bring that up? Tinker's Construct. That's right. It was pseudo-related to the topic we were already discussing. That's why. Makes sense to me. My beautiful wife gets her boo basket tonight. She's already been sleeping with the Bulbasaur, so it's kind of a moot point. But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get the Halloween baskets, and I'm gonna put all of her stuff in it, probably during the stream break, which I'll be taking shortly, actually. I'll shortly take the stream break. And she's gonna have a bunch of candy, and she's gonna come home, and we're gonna break into the alcohol, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I do feel bad we could not actually carve pumpkins, but there'll be time for that. We can have Thanksgiving pumpkins to carve, I guess. I don't know. You know? I also don't know how I feel about Christmas starting tomorrow. What kind of alcohol? Beer? Rum? Whiskey? It is a blueberry wine. Spooky season never leaves. I mean, it does. It very much does. I get what you're saying. It's in our hearts and all that, but there very much is a categorical end to the Halloween season. Just saying. Lumate says, ooh, that sounds nice. It does sound nice, and we even got it on sale. So, like, it's not going to be the best blueberry wine, but it's going to be good enough. Blueberry wine sounds really nice. There is a strawberry wine they sell at our local Aldi like 2 months out of the year, and we missed it this year because it was on such high demand they never had it in stock. But, ooh, is that stuff good. A delicious strawberry wine. Yes, thank you very, very much. They've also started putting out the Christmas wines. There is a mulled wine. It's not a cider, because I can't have anything that is apple-based. But they do have a mulled wine that is very specifically like, this is a German wine. You should try this around the holidays, because I guess Germany means Christmas. I don't fully understand it, but I follow. I go along with it. And we had a bottle previously. Oh no, I recognize the transition into Gatta month. Just know that my contract literally says I must be prepared to do spooky theme at any point in the year. You have a contract? Hello? Hello? I've had 10 and 11% alcohol that tasted so good, it was wine but in the champagne type. See, I'm not a big fan of champagne. I've had champagnes where I'm like, okay, this is all right. But overall, like, sweet champagnes tend to be on the drier end. I'm not a big fan of dry. I'm not a big fan of dry alcohol myself. Sweet is good. Sweet and dry is But that's me. I have weird tastes. My preferred alcohol is fucking It's more a clause in my insurance. Oh dear. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Same, bruh. Sweet is fine, but the sweet drier one, that's just not. I get it, right? Like, I've tasted wines and been like, this is too high class for me, but I understand why someone would want to have this specific experience. I'm just not enjoying the experience. Does that make sense? It's like reading a book that everyone loves and being like, I understand why they like this story, but it's not doing it for me. Like, on a mechanical and critical level, I get it. Everyone has their own taste buds. Exactly. Me and my wife, we party on a budget. She gets drunk off of like 3 sips of anything. And I primarily like the cheapo, like wine cooler drinks. I like the frilly pink umbrella kind of stuff. You know? Salt around the, like sugar or salt around the rim with a little umbrella. Like, that's me. Give me something fruity that you would expect a small child to order. Give me a Shirley Temple and I'm happy. Give me a bottle of the fucking cherry syrup and I'm good. But yeah. I do not think I'm going to hit the ground running for Christmas this year. But I don't think I'm going to do this thing I did the last couple of years where I purposefully held off on it. I think I'm just going to wait until it naturally hits me, right? I want the spirit to move me. I'm going to listen to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. When you say cherry syrup, do you mean grenadine? Yes. Yes. I'm fine with non-alcoholic. You get to say maybe more bitter taste without getting drunk. So, you know what? I was going to tell a story, but then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, no, wait. That's not a funny haha story. That's a gotta are you okay story. So I'm not going to tell that one. I've done that. I've made that mistake on stream before and talked about the dark period of my life when I was terribly depressed and my house burned down. And I almost was like, yeah, this is a funny story to tell on stream. Then I was like, wait, no. Never mind. But no, going back to Christmas, I don't think I'm going to like go out of my way to be like, yay, Christmas, yay. I do think I'm just going to wait until the spirit hits me. And then I'll be, yay, Christmas, yay. Know what I mean? Because one year, I purposefully held back until December 1st. And then I was like, fuck, I have no time to accomplish all the stuff I want to do. And then other years, I start doing Christmas like from the word go, and then I burn myself out. So I think this year, I'm just going to take it at my own pace. If grenadine is actually pomegranate, the more you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! I'm definitely going to listen to All I Want for Christmas Is You. I'm definitely going to like plan to do some like holiday stuff. I'm probably going to try to make a gingerbread cake this year. With a sugar glaze. I do have more powdered sugar I have to use up. So I'll probably give a shot at that. Are you going to avoid getting whammed? There's no avoiding getting whammed. I think I'm not going to go out of my way to avoid getting whammed, but I do think I will note when I get whammed. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not going to avoid it, but when it happens, I will let everyone know that I have fallen. I'll see how far I get. I hate Christmas music. It just feels like it's just jingles or some shit. I adore Christmas music, but also I have a really weird emotional connection to Christmas. And I know that there are people on my channel who absolutely detest Christmas. So, you know, to each their own. Oh, 7 soldier. I'll let you know if I fall in battle, but also like I'm not really here to avoid it, if that makes sense. There is a Christmas mod for Sonic Mania that I think I may want to try playing on stream. I don't know how full of a game it is. I like Christmas, just the presents, that's all. It is for me, really. But I also like the Christmas tree. I love the decorations. I love the vibe. Hi, Allegro! Welcome in. Are you pro or anti-Christmas? It's okay if you're anti-Christmas, I understand. It's Halloween, why are we talking about Christmas? Happy Halloween! Because Mariah Carey thaws at midnight, my dude. I like Christmas, to be clear. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't really like Halloween is the thing. And I do keep quiet out of respect, but it's the day of Christmas. Sorry, the day of Halloween. Hi, Boomer! Welcome in. So, what we were talking about, for context, was I was talking about my, like, content plans, and how I'm not planning on doing anything terribly fancy. I'm not gonna force myself to be all holly jolly like I used to do. Some years, I hit the ground running. Midnight November 1st, I'm all about Christmas, right? But then I burn myself out before December even hits. Other times, I have purposefully tried to not do anything Christmassy until December 1st, right? But then I freak out because, oh my God, there's so little time. I have so much I want to do. So this year, I'm just gonna let the spirit move me. I'm gonna clean the house. I'm gonna pull out the decorations. I'm gonna maybe put on some Christmas music. If I go wild as a response, then yeah. But otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of leave it be, you know? That's so valid, Farmer. Thank you. Which spirit? The Christmas spirit, obviously, you fool. Also, I did get a copy of the novelization of the Nutcracker last year, and I didn't read it because it was the end of the year. It was on sale. Yeah, the Spirit Halloween. So maybe if I sit down and read this book in its nice, fancy Barnes & Noble exclusive binding, the spirit will invest itself in me, and then I will be the holly jolly elf that I usually am. There are a number of people in my audience and friend group who are, like, super not cool with Christmas, though. And when it was just audience members, I was like, it's okay. You don't have to, like, watch my content for the month. It's fine. But now it's like, oh, I actively do things with some of these individuals. I'm like, maybe I could tone it down a little bit for them. Just a little bit. What I'm really excited is for all of the Christmas TTRPG themed Kickstarters to hit. Last year, I ended up buying an RPG adventure, The Year Without Cinder Claws, which was pretty good. I also got a bunch of magic items for 5th edition in card form, which are Santa-based, Santa Claus themed. I'm really hoping someone will do another, like, winter game setting, another Christmas-based fantasy setting for TTRPG. Because I've seen bits and pieces of one, but no one's really put down, like, a cohesive kind of, you know? I just kind of want it. I do know that all of the Halloween Kickstarters have come and gone. Legends of Adventurous, which is a podcast that I occasionally listen to. That's where they have Chuckles the Clown and Torbeck the Bugbear, if you know them at all. They just did a Kickstarter called Under the Crooked Moon, which is a folk horror theme supplement, and they apparently did gangbusters with that. So I'm hoping, even if it is 5e, there's someone out there with a big Christmas themed project, because I would like to buy a book, please. Oh, Allegro, since you're here, I don't think I mentioned, I bought the Oz book, the Oz TTRPG game guide, by the same guy who wrote Neverland. I got it. It's on Amazon right now for like $16. So I picked it up, and it's a $60 fucking book, and so far it's pretty good. I have the same feelings about it as I feel about Neverland, where I like it. It's not what I necessarily would have wanted it to be, but I can tell that the author really knows their stuff about the source material, and as like a guide for a 5th edition book, it's cool. But also, unlike Peter Pan, I don't really have the cultural osmosis about the Wizard of Oz. So a lot of the stuff I'm reading it and I'm like, yeah, no, there is a whole language for gargoyles. That shit's so cool. That shit is so cool. It is very fun. I don't think the guy is planning on doing any more, but if he did, it would not matter. It would not matter the topic. 2 books in, and one of them on something God is not against a 5e set. Never thought I'd see the day. So, listen. The games being based, the books being based around 5th edition, visibly, is disappointing. But also, I get it. Like, that's the game that everyone plays, the style of game everyone plays. If you're making a product, I really can't blame you. Also, you love the Minecraft chat. Thank you, Allegro. The Minecraft chat comes pre-packaged with content creator integrations. So, you can just have that if you want. Like, streams buffering. Uh-oh. Yes. Yes, it is. Streams buffering, but it seems to have returned to normal for me. Fascinating. I actually buy presents for my parents, like 1 or 2 for each of them, out of respect. They buy me presents, so I buy them something. My mom wants some chocolate, and for my dad, pause, I need to buy my beautiful wife a chocolate orange. Every winter, my beautiful wife gets herself a chocolate orange, and she won't eat it all in one go. She'll put it in the freezer and take a few slices here, a few slices there. It usually lasts until January. And she just kinda picks at it, you know? I have never had a chocolate orange. I had one chocolate orange when I was very young. And before my fucking allergy. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Became actually deprecating. So I know how good they taste. So I know that I can never have one. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you, Tegan. There it goes. We got it. We got there in the end. I'm pretty certain the allergies command is the oldest bot command for my channel. I'm pretty certain it was the first one that we coded. At least 4 years ago. Pardon me. Because I don't think I'm allergic to apples. I am. Which is a nightmare because most American juices and fruit snacks have apple as a base. Americans fucking love apple. And I can't have it. It makes me break out. Which is a shame, because apples are delicious. So many conveniently exploitable allergens. Please don't threaten to kill me, Ren. I already entered someone's questionable basement. It's a real problem. It is. It is. Luckily, Aldi has some cranberry and grape-based juices that I can drink. But most of them, I just can't. Basement? Yeah, Sono brought me down into their unmarked basement earlier in order to gather some cobblestone. It looked very liminally, very Backrooms-esque. I made it out alive, I think. Happy Halloween, everyone. Ooh. But if him car door, then who was phone? Happy Halloween! Woo! All right. Let me think. What else? What else? What else has been happening in recent Godaland? I've already yelled about FNAF for an hour. I'm not doing that again. I already told you all about Sonic. What's going on with Sonic stuff. I told you about My Beautiful Wife. We talked about Christmas coming up. We talked about Catcher in the Rye. The lack of media literacy in the United States. Rolls the dice. I could just yell about 5e for a hot minute if you want. Anything new with Digimon? Well, actually, yeah. Actually, I mean, not really. The movie that still hasn't released yet is still like releasing. There are conflicting reports of what's in the movie because like it has been aired in some places in Japan already. Some people say it has massive retcons to previously established lore. Some people say not much actually changed unless like you really read into it too much. So I don't know what's going on. I just know that there's not going to be a new form for the main characters, which is fine. They don't need a new form every movie. And we also saw a bit of the opening animation where it's like what the kids are doing before the adventure starts. And it has a lot of personality. It shows off them and their Digimon interacting in a way that we haven't seen in the last couple of movies, where the Digimon have been unfortunately portrayed like magic pets as opposed to fully fledged characters with motivations and goals. So seeing the sections of them and their Digimon interacting like friends who have unique personalities is refreshing. I'm very excited for that. But that's kind of it. That is kind of it. Oh, apparently the last Digimon anime Ghost game is getting a dub, which is wild to me. Ghost game is pretty aggressively okay. It's one of those anime where it starts out really strong, but then kind of spins its wheels for 50 episodes, and in the end doesn't really go anywhere interesting, which is such a shame, because it was a horror show. It was Digimon as a horror anime, and it was doing a really good job with that. But then instead of evolving from the Monster of the Week horror plots, it just kept doing it in ad infinitum. Or ad infinitum is the actual Latin. Ad infinitum? Why did I say in ad infinitum? What the fuck? Anyway, and it didn't really go anywhere interesting. It had a lot of cool ideas and then never followed up on them. Or if it did follow up, it was kind of anticlimactic for the buildup they gave it. So, you know, a solid 6/10 of a series. Hi, James. Welcome in. We're talking about Digimon right now, and how it's getting an English dub for some reason. Which I'm not necessarily against, but also it's like, do Appmon first, if anything. Come on, guys. Come on. Unironically, Appmon deserves a dub. Appmon was pretty fucking good. Not perfect, but pretty fucking good. Let me think. What else? What else has been happening? Gata, do you have an evil twin? I know that I don't have a twin. I could have an evil doppelganger. Why do you ask? Are you asking IRL or like in the lore? Because I have toyed around with the idea of a future variant. Are they called Gaba? No. Previously, they've worn red clothes and been called a dag. Why do you ask? They're also a barbecue chef, which is the exact opposite of a cupcake pâtissier. That was the lore we were working with. We never really expanded on it. There was supposed to be an entire subplot. Are they a capitalist? Interesting. That's an interesting discussion. Lore. Yeah, no. So this is no longer true. But back during the Mercury SMP days, when I was heavily focused on lore, first of all, Ewan was supposed to be like a Lord of Hell. He was the Grim Sheeper. And so he had connections to the Nether as a demon lord, a high-ranking figure in the afterlife. And part of the original lore with the second son and all that was that the second son was supposed to be something else from hell attempting to find and bring Ewan back. And they would use Farmer Gata as a way to basically be the carrot to dangle Ewan to come back and do his damn job. Because Ewan had gotten attached to Farmer Gata, who was unaware of any of this. So whenever the second son appeared, your Mercury SMP where you built the really cool fall, yes, with the giant beanstalk, that was Mercury SMP. There was going to be a solo series where a second Gata, who is heavily implied to not be the same Gata, encounters another version of himself from the ruined future. An older, scarred, bitter version of Gata shows up to interact with the Gata who knows nothing about Ewan, and it was going to culminate in the reveal that Mercury SMP Gata, modded Minecraft Gata, and future ruined Gata are all—
Stop the lore.
Stop the lore. Okay, all right, no more lore. I'll stop. It's fine. But to answer your question, there was going to be an evil twin Gata. But it was going to be like, is he a twin? Is he a clone? Is he like a soul recreation? Is he from an alternate timeline? What is he? And that was going to be the mystery for a hot minute. Obviously, none of that came to fruition, and I don't do lore stuff with Farmer Gata at the moment, but, you know, maybe someday. The aggressive country guitar in the background. Don't worry, if I ever do lore, but aren't twins clones? I can't wait for return of maybe an evil Gata clone in 5 years. We'll see. We'll see. No, very interesting to note. Twins and clones. Twin stories and clone stories fascinated younger Gata. One of my original OCs heavily focused on the idea, mind you, I was in middle school, all right? Oh, Gata, I can't log in right now, but if you need more cobble, I have a bunch at my base. Thank you, Boomer. Oh! I'm so excited. I love when the people who I've invited to my Minecraft server play the game for me. So it makes me so happy when I don't have to do the thing that allows me to produce the content I produce. My evil plan has come to fruition. Oh God, it's an old person. Oh hush. Oh hush. But no, the idea of twins and clones and like identity. Who am I if someone who is me in every other way has an experience that isn't the same as mine? That really interested me when I was a kid growing up. Ironically, mostly because I was introduced to the 1990s Spider-Man Clone Saga. The Scarlet Spider was going on in Spider-Man comics during the 90s when I was a youngin', and I kind of absorbed ideas from that story through cultural osmosis. The Spider-Man Clone Saga is bad. Not Ben Reilly. Ben Reilly deserved a much better story. Anyone else? Okay, listen. I know that Ben Reilly is a little bitch now. I know that Ben Reilly is a little bitch. Kane is a better character than Ben Reilly. But Ben Reilly, modern Ben Reilly, is a bitch in a way that's almost kind of interesting. But then also the current state of Spider-Man as a whole is kind of bullshit, but that's neither here nor there. But the concepts of the Clone Saga really, really interested me. To the point where my middle school OC, who was low-key a superhero self-insert, at one point does encounter an evil clone of himself who is intended to kill him, but because my OC was such a nice guy, because I was like 12, he instead befriended the clone, and it was like, hey bro, you look a lot like me, how would you like to be brothers? And the clone, who was also a cyborg, was like, that sounds really nice actually, can we be friends? I don't want to fight you. And then they became brothers, because I, as a small child, simply wanted someone who understood and respected me, and who better to do that than someone who was science fictionally created from me to be my mirror, but also his own unique person. Psychoanalyzing myself, in hindsight, what a whole ass mood, right? Right? Some people don't like to psychoanalyze themselves when they were children. I live for this shit. I kick up my feet and I look at my notes and I go, okay, what facet of my personality am I going to dissect today? Also, the reason why I adore soulmate fanfiction, and although this will probably get me canceled, Spider-Man 2099 was better in Spider-Man Edge of Time. I have not played Edge of Time. I like psychoanalyzing young Ren. Wow, what a mess. Good lord. I like 2099 in Spider-Verse. I don't think... I understand why they used him in the role he was in. I don't think I want him to be the only 2099 we see going forward. If that makes sense. I think it worked for Spider-Verse, but I really hope they don't base all future appearances of him off of that. Personally. I do, however, think Hobgoblin 2099. Let's not talk anymore about 2099. Hey Gata, why does so-and-so call you baby girl? Let's stop talking for a while. That's me about this specific conversation. I don't want to talk about 2099. How many more blocks? You know what? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. What's 22 times 64? Someone who's good at math. At least that many. At least that many. Whatever 22 times 64 is. That's how many blocks we have to place. And the fun thing is, I'm going to be going on break soon. 1,048 more blocks. Yeah. That's not too terribly much more. That feels doable. Right? That feels like something that can be accomplished. Maybe. The worst part is that I don't have the diamonds. I don't have the diamonds. Wait, that's 22 by 64? That can't be correct. That can't be correct. Okay, so we have 22 layers, and each layer is 64 blocks. No! I'm stupid. Each layer is 64 by 64 by 22. Hold up. That's incorrect. That is so wrong. So, okay, so one layer, that is the calendar, not my calculator phone. One layer is 4,096 blocks. We have 22 layers to go, which means we have to place 90,112 blocks still. That's where we're at. That's a lot of blocks. 90,000 left to go. We can do it, everyone. We can make it if we try, just the two of us, you and I. All right. What were we talking about? My OCs, maybe, possibly, sort of. I do still have, like, a cast of OCs and a series of plots that they are like a part of. I considered writing a book about them at one point, but that was too much effort, so I stopped doing that. But it also heavily involved identity and potential cloning. And this time it also includes gender, right? Too many OCs is also a mood. I have a normal amount of OCs, I think. I don't think I have too many of them. I have a crew of maybe 10 or 12, but only like 1 or 2 are like the main characters, and the rest just kind of exist in the side to further along their narrative. And some of them have even role-played before. The normal amount is none, Gata. That can't be right. That's not correct. That is wrong. I refuse to believe that. Actually, let me do this. Is there anything in you? No. Okay, let me grab this. I left my boat at Maru's. So I'm gonna swim to Maru. I think everyone has at least one little guy they made up for fun. Ren says, "You are a nerd." Affectionate. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, my nearest boat is all the way at Maru's. If I put a chest in the boat, I'll have extra storage. I should go, to Boomer's. Oops, well, it's all right. To get that cobble that he has said I am allowed to have. So there. But I gotta get my boat first. Doodly doody doo. Doodly dee dee dee. Doodly dum da dum. Theft on stream. No! I was given permission! Do I have to put up my inventory to make it happen? Hey, get over here. Alright. Boat. Chest. Boat chest. Hooray! I have to craft it. Okay, I've done it. Now, new problem. Where the fuck does Boomer live? Because this is Neb. This is Raglan. This is Aya. This is where I am now. This is Maru. This is the museum. This is Sono. And that's me. West? Which way's west? Oh, I have a... Make waypoints. I will not do that. Is it west along this river? Can I sail along the river and get there? Or is it west of Nebs? We'll find out. Anything for cobble. We'll go on an adventure. We'll gather the cobble. We'll build the cube. It'll be great. And we're all gonna have a good time. Yes, it is entirely reachable by water. Amazing. Aya says it's easiest to get there by nether for sure, but you can get there by boat. All right, by boat it is. Once I get the cube actually fulfilled, we gotta use a bunch of cobble to finish up this. Technically, I can make it to the cube by boat. Amazing. Amazing. There are torches to guide. All right. Let's follow the river. Just around the river bend, I look once more. Just around the river bend, beyond the shore, somewhere past the sea. I have not seen Pocahontas since I was a child. I don't know much more of that song. Oh, we have immediately found ourselves at a crossroads. I think I keep going straight. I think I keep going this way. Oh, yep, there's torches. There's torches. Follow the torches. Follow them torches. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Where's the next torch? Is it visible from the river? Yep, there's another torch. Tell everybody I'm on my way. Do 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 do. And there's another torch. All right. Damn, you're really out here far. Yes, yes, indeed, yes. All right. Okay. Oh, the river splits off. They are on the coastline. Okay. Is there a torch over here? This feels like someone dug this out. I could be wrong, though. This doesn't necessarily feel natural. Oh, torch! Okay, we're going the right way. We're going the right way. Huzzah! Oh. Oh, I see a chest. The man-made path. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it! I don't see anything else. There's skeletons shooting at me. Hi, everyone. Bye, everyone. Have I gone too far? Have I gone too far? I think there's a delay on chat. I think... Oh, that's the phone.
Don't worry, Papa. I'll get it.
Okay.
Howdy. You've reached the chicken. Bit strange that you'd call here for that, but sure, I'll let him know. Your village called. They'd like their idiot back.
Hey! Simmer down, simmer down. Okay. There was one torch on the other path you went. I went the wrong way. This is a large, grand river, which is not gonna take me to Boomers. It's fine. I'll just go the opposite way. Surely nothing will befall me in the middle of the night. If you go south from here, you should be okay. Nope, too late. I've already turned around. Don't make me turn this boat back around. All right. We're almost back to that split. There's a bee. And there's fish. And oh boy. Fair enough, lol. Listen, when have I ever been known to do anything the easy way? Not once. Also, it's dark now. So while things may try to eat me, I'll also be able to see. There are a couple of large islands in the river is all. I see. Places for me to hide from monsties. I should have brought a bed. Did I think to bring a bed? Of course not. Of course not. All right. Oh. Got some torches. Is this it? Yeah, this connects up. I don't see any, oh, no, wait. Torch. Torch. Go this way. Hon, baguette. We got some berries around. Ah, there's another portal. I think we found it. No? Maybe? Possibly? I don't see where else it could be. This nether portal is lit. This is empty. There's some torches around. And there's torches leading this way. Ha-ha! I think I found it. Oh, there's a path! I found it! Woo! Alright, okay. Alright. Just need... You gotta keep going, LMAO. Okay, back in the boat. Back in the boat. I gotta get back in the boat. I am so far west. How far west are you? Oh my god. Oh my god. I never thought my little path would confuse some other lost soul. Lol. Oh. Oh man. Alright, I'll keep going west. Go west, young Gata. You know, this feels like a very long ways to go for cobblestone. This... I was trying to get to my little halfway house, I think. I see. Is this it? This is why I usually just... Okay, this has to be it. This has to be it. There's a dock here and everything. All right. And now for my favorite part, where I rummage through your belongings. This is the halfway house? Can I have the cobblestone? Please. Please. Please may I have the cobblestone. I'll be so good. I'll behave. I'll be such a good little farmer. Ooh woo. You can have some cobble. It's okay. Okay. I won't take all the cobble. I'll just take... There. I'm a good boy. All right. So, cobble. Lol. All right. Boop. Aha, my ill-gotten gains. All right, I guess we keep fucking going. I guess we just keep fucking going. Why are you so far away? What possible reason could you have for being this far removed? Even with Elytra, this is kind of insane. We've talked about this, Gata. Why? I just need to understand. What do you gain from being this far out? All right, are there any more torches? I don't see them. Was I supposed to get off the boat and go somewhere? Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, there's a cave? And... Okay. Is this... anything? I don't think this is anything. There's torches here, but I don't think this is anything. You just ran until you found a spot you liked, and by the time you stopped... Damn. Oh, hold on. Oh, here's a boat. Do you live in this mountain? Oh. Oh, I see a building. I see a village. Let's see. Does the village have cobblestone? Oh, that looks like a building that would not be in a village. That looks like a big building. Is this it? Have I found it? Have I found it? Everything's been stolen. I think this is it. I think this is it. No, wait, this is just vanilla. This is a vanilla village. This will open into an ocean and I live on the top of it. Okay. Okay. So I keep swimming a bit further. Got it. All right. Oh, there's no path. There's no water path. Hey! But I brought my boat and everything! The whole point of bringing the boat, it's like Venice without the canals. I went the wrong way! God damn it! I went the wrong way. Okay, alright, alright, okay. Probably smells better than Venice, I'd argue. Alright, I went the wrong way. So... where am I supposed to go? Hold up. Equally parts maddening and entertaining. That's me. That's the gotta guarantee. Well, hold on. Where was I supposed to go? This is the halfway house. Was I meant to go north? Is that what happened? God damn it. Why didn't you say something sooner? All I want is some cobblestone, guys. I just want some cobblestone. I just want some cobblestone. I just want to build the cube. You were meant to go north. Okay, got it.
Thanks for the lurk, Lul mate. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much for the lurk. Alright. It's fine.
Oh, hello, Lul Cockle. I hope you like the smell of hay.
Welcome in, welcome in. We are attempting to find my good friend Boomer's base on the Haycraft server because he has cobble for me. However, I keep going the wrong way. Oh. I thought you had done the river method before. No, I don't know where the fuck you live. I don't know things. I've done nothing but build a cobblestone cube for 3 months, Boomer. I don't know shit. All right. Let's just keep going and going and going. Do. The worst part is I don't even have shulker boxes. So, like, I can't even, like, over-inundate myself with cobble. I have my inventory and the chest in this boat. That's all I got. That's everything. And it's gonna have to do. Okay. So, from here, I head north. Got it. Excuse me. Pardon me. Alright. So, it opens out into an ocean. And Boomer lives on top of it. Is this an ocean? Is this an ocean biome? Let me see the map. Okay, so I've already been here. Wait. I've already been here. So do I go this way then? Do I go further west? Go west, da 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 da. Go. I believe. Okay. All right. Oh, this is Raglan's. Wait. Is this Boomer's base? Wait! You want me to go where? Are you shitting me? Are you actually? Oh my god. Oh my god. I was like, oh, okay, so I'll go west for a little bit. I have to go all this way, then turn around. Gotta please take the train. There's a train! What do you mean there's a train? I didn't know there was a train! Oh my god. I don't want to go in the nether. I don't want to do that. I had told you. I don't want
You have to be fucking shiting me, Boomer, with that base.
Alright. So I guess now I go this way. It's literally a tunnel. I don't want to go to hell. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. It's content. So it's fine. I think I go this way. I will literally not be bullied about this. I was like the third person to build a permanent base on the server. You're gonna be bullied about this, my dude. I'm bullying you right now. Cannot fucking believe this. You come onto my Minecraft server and disappear to fucking Narnia. Really? A single block water pathway, huh? That's where we're going with this? Yeah, here we go. The stupid canal! Yep. It's the stupid canal, also known as my baby. Okay, maybe I take it back. There we go. Cannot believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this. No one gave me rules for where to build! Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The worst part is, guys, by the time that I reach this base, it's gonna be break time. So I'm gonna stop streaming, go get something to eat, come back, and then we'll have to paddle all our way back.
But at least he has another portal.
At least he has another portal. That is true. That is true. Unlike Farmer Gata, who does not. All right, where the fuck am I going? I think I have to go this way, actually. Yeah, there's a torch here, so it's like, oh, okay, yeah, here's another stupid canal. God damn it. God fucking damn it. At least there are torches. At least there are fucking torches. Is there cobble in this? Can there at least be cobble? No. I passed the torches. Yeah. I figured it out. Alright, let's keep going. If you're going to build a stupid canal, could it not at least be like a straight shot? Could you at least have had the decency to make it a direct path instead of multiple stupid canals? Farmer God is a TTRPG designer. Fuck off. No one wants to read my books right now. They want to see me be a moron about Minecraft. God. The Tumblr account, there's a TTRPG for that. This is why I run shit to y'all. Yeah, no, this is a fucking nightmare. This is a goddamn nightmare. And teleports are currently not allowed on the server. Oh, what is this? This is why I opened with, I can't log in right now. Because you're like, I'd have to go all the way. I'd have to go all the way. All right, I've done it. I've made it. What the fuck are you, is that a fucking, is that deep slate? Why are you building a giant deep slate pyramid? Okay. All right. I'm here. I found it. Where is the cobblestone? Boomer's fishing chest. Do not touch. Oh, well, I fell off of it. Hold up. I can do this. Okay, I've had my fun. Where do I go? Chest outside my front door. Where's the front door? Oh, that's... Peeks in through your window. Oh, that's the front door. Okay, so here's the front door, which I will shut. Oh, the house is the rectangle building, Farmer. Oh, this is it? You've been to my house before. Clearly, I don't recall. This is the library, not the front door. I imagine this is the front door? No, that's the library. Why are there two? Oh, this is fishing docks this way. That's library this way. So this is the front door. Okay. Gifts for friends? I'm a friend. What if I just sneakily... No, this is cobblestone. Ah, here we are. Okay, granite, cobbled deep slate. Here's the cobblestone. I found it. I found it. It was me. But it was I. Gotta. All right. So we're going to go ahead and dump this into here. There we go. This is like watching Dora the Explorer. Can you tell me where the cobblestone chest is? That's right! Does anyone know how to say fucking moron in Spanish? Iño eh! No, that's not correct. All right, I have the cobblestone. What did it cost? Everything. Now, pinche pendejo. Now, we go back. Now we return with an inventory and a chunked portal. I can't take the boat through the portal. I cannot take the boat through the portal. Yeah, at least you know the path, I guess. Well, good news, bad news, guys. We have 15 minutes. Oh, wait. I've immediately gone the wrong direction. At least Gunnar knows the way back. Takes a fucking left when he's supposed to take a right. At least he knows where he's going now. At least this time Gunnar will know. No, he will not. No, he fucking won't. God damn. In 15 minutes, you can make it back in 15 minutes, lol. I have to go on my break to get dinner, to get lunch. So we'll see how far we get in that time. I also get lost heading away from my house. What we should do, let me actually look at the map here. No, this is a little too... Well, maybe we could do a canal directly connecting you to Sonos? Maybe? Possibly? If we get like a flying machine of some sort, right? Something that's like a drilling machine, but also leaves behind lava in its way to turn into cobblestone. We could make a machine to connect one to the other. But I don't know how, like, logistic that would be. We need to make some kind of TNT duper. I don't really know if I want to have that shit on my Minecraft server, you know? At least the birds are singing, the sun is shining. Okay. Da-da-dun-dun. Okay. Well, this is just our life now. But you did it! You braved the river! I did. I braved the river. Aren't you proud of me? I have accomplished so much. I'd like to thank the Academy, my beautiful wife, for always believing in me. Hey! How on earth do I say your name? Auzethaz? Auzethas? Ozataz. Little Razmataz. Thank you so much for the follow. You get a jolly jangle of the cheer bell. Thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you very much. Just call me Ethan. That is much simpler. Welcome in. My name is Farmer Gata. I am a variety streamer that focuses on yeehaw farm-based content. Today we are playing on my my whitelisted Minecraft SMP Haycraft, also known as Hey. Wouldn't it be wild if a farmer invited me to play Minecraft? Me and 9 of my other creator friends do streams, videos, and other such nonsense on this server, and we are swimming away from the furthest out base. So here's Boomer's base, my friend PNG Boomer. Here's where I am. Here's where everyone else builds. Literally miles away. There's nothing in this area. There's nothing in this interim area. It's just everyone else and then fucking Boomer. So we're trying to find our way back using the waterways. I gathered an inventory's worth of cobble from him. Are you good at Minecraft? Well, wrong. Technically, the impossible coin duo is further. Why are they further? Why are they doing this? I wouldn't say I'm bad at Minecraft. I have been playing since 1.6 beta. I think I am just a silly, goofy little guy who never plays the game optimally. I do whatever I want, and then I suffer the consequences. They're further and they're east of spawn. Between the two of you, we've loaded in so many unusable chunks. I can't believe you've done this. All right, I'm fairly certain. Yes, so I go out here into the open water, and then I go south. That'll be the easiest way for me to remember and not go the wrong path. So I follow this way to the middle, to open water. And then I'll go, okay, so here's the open water, and then I'll follow south. If I hit Allegro's halfway house, I've gone the wrong direction. We've also filled out a decent chunk of the world map for you. You do realize that as server administrator, I purposefully want to be removing those, right? Like, I understand where you're getting at, but I very much do have to then go out of my way to remove those chunks from the server. Like, okay. Yes, I've gone the right way. So now we hang a Louie, and this should, not there, this one. Hang a Louie. You only do redstone in Minecraft. Redstone is something that I know some about, but not enough to be like really proficient in it. I understand the basics. However, I cannot do, like, I'll watch Mumbo Jumbo and I'll get maybe every third word he says. But then he'll be like, and of course I completely forgot about something or other. I'm like, ah, yes, the something or other. How foolish of him. How could he have forgotten? I primarily enjoy farming in Minecraft, resource collection, and renovation of Minecraft villages. That's my focus. I don't think we have anyone who's really into redstone on the server. But we do have some people who are planning on dabbling, you know? All right. We're almost there. We're so close. We're so close, I can almost taste it. Come on, the cube will be popping in any minute. The glory, the majesty, the power. Redstone is very useful for farms. That is true. That is incredibly true. Come on, cube. Okay. Gotta wait. Why? Why? Gotta wait, why? What have I done? What's happening? What's going on? Why am I waiting? I'm waiting. Is chat delayed? Tegan. What's happening? What's going on? Do I have a bug on me or something? What are we doing? Is it true you sailed out instead of using the rail network? Yes. And I'm almost back home. I needed to fill the boat chest. I'm gonna drop so much sand in your damn base. Why? The only one who suffers from the consequences of my actions is me. Why are you punishing me more? I'm already an idiot. What do you think I'll learn, Tegan? What lesson could possibly be imparted upon me by you punishing me for things I've already been hoisted on my own petard about? Hey, by the way, this is the 64 by 64 cobblestone cube I've been building for the last 3 months, by the way. Someone gave me $20 and I decided that I would follow through on the thing they asked of me and build this monstrosity, and it's been 3 fucking months. That's why we went that way. Why? I'm a content creator, Ethan. I'm a content creator. And this, my dude, is good content. Who wants to dig up a desert and replace all the dirt in Gada's chunk? Tegan, no! Tegan, I'm sorry! Well, not that sorry, actually. Why are we doing this? Why wouldn't we do this? Gada does not play Minecraft effectively. He does it in the worst possible way, and all of you just have to live with the knowledge. I won't apologize. A farmer with no land to farm. No, but my farmland, of which I am, in fact, 2,000 years later. Let me show you, actually. I am very proud. These are all my crop fields, right? And then over here is where I have a big bridge, and I have my villagers that I've been building up stuff with. So what I'm planning is I'm planning on expanding the village out this way, and then filling all this in with buildings, different shops and whatnot. And then, so like this will be my town, and then this will be the waterway that everyone has to travel through to reach Sono's base, or I mean, technically they go the other way around to reach Neb's base, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah. I have big plans. It'll just take me forever to build the cube. Let me dump some more cobble off here. All right, that's one full double chest. Let me just show you real quick what we're working with. I'm not bullying God without probable cause. If God is involved, there's probably a cause for bullying. Good news, everyone. We hit the halfway mark. We're halfway done, everyone. We're halfway done. Did I manage to finish the diamond block? No. No, I did not. I did not. Let me actually real quick, like, zip over to Sonos. I'm gonna be going on break in 5 minutes, so I'm just kind of vamping right now. I'm gonna zip over to Sonos and also grab more of their runoff cobble, so that when we come back in an hour or so, are you not gonna fill in the stairs until you finish the diamond block? I haven't decided. I'm building around the block so it's still accessible from the stairs, but I'm unsure how I'm going to handle that. Oh, right. There's a little tunnel under the water. Let's zip over to Sonos. Grab a bunch of cobble. Excuse me, pardon me. Here we are. And here we go. And whee! 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 I love cherry wood, says Ethan. It's so cool looking. I think it's a really good addition to the Minecraft palette. A lot of players on the server are using cherry wood almost exclusively. They're finding a lot of good use for it. And oh, right, I forgot this corner. Here we go. There we are. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. And stop. Oh, no. No, I didn't make this. I was far too busy building the cube. Sono did this. Sono Mikan. And one of the other players on the server, another VTuber. Love them to pieces. They gave me permission to come by their place and collect their excess cobble at any point. So I'm going to do that right before the break. So we have at least 2 double chests worth of cobble to start with when we come back, because we are doing the cube all day. All day cube. All day cube. All right, here we are. Yeah, they do. They're not really like, how do I word this? Nope.
Who are you people?
Thanks for the lurk, Lul Kokor. There's always room for you here.
Right, I gotta go in here, and then I go down here.
Pull up a chair and get comfy, Lul mate. Make sure you behave or I'll reveal your IP address to the world.
Huh?
That's right. I know your exact location at this very moment.
Oh.
Don't bother trying to run. I will still find you.
Oh dear. Well, you heard the chicken. Dirt. Okay, so I think Sono did in fact move all their cobble of andesite. Monstrous, disgusting andesite. All right. So that's that. And I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye for now. I'll be back in about an hour to do this exact same thing. So I'm gonna go get my food, and I will see you guys in a bit. Thank you for joining me. Bye. Bye-bye. And yeah, I'm just gonna hit the button, and then that's it.